Hair's looking cool. I don't know. It's giving me like, is it wrong that sometimes I think I look like Ellen? Which isn't necessarily a terror, just when it lifts just in like a strange way, I see a lot of Ellen in myself. And in the way that I treat my staff just fucking terribly. Girl Luigi, hello. Kana, hello, hello. Congrats on ranking up. Let's go. Okay, I'd like to start with this, okay? I don't know if you can see this band-aid, but yesterday on a run, I fell and just ate absolute S-word on the sidewalk. My knee is so scraped up that I can't even show you on the stream. I was bleeding so hard. The reason that I fell, and I talk about this in a YouTube video coming up, so I apologize for the little bit of redundancy, right? But the reason that I fell was because my shoelaces were too long. And even though I double knotted them like a good boy, my right foot went into the hoops of my left shoelace and I just tumbled along. And so my hand is all messed up. Like my hand is really, really messed up. My knee is messed up. I used to be a runner, but then I took an arrow to the knee. My knee is really messed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. My knee is really messed up and my shoulder is really messed up. I have no idea how I like tumbled so much along the sidewalk. Honestly, some of the scrapes on my person, I cannot explain to you. It's like genuinely as if I was dry humping the sidewalk after I fell down. I'm like, this is actually impossible. Is it the gaming hand? Luckily, it is not the gaming hand. It is not the gaming hand. Arguably should be discarding the 3 here. Anyway, I don't know I have too much lace either. And I'm not talking about my lingerie drawer. I'm talking about my running shoes, okay? The run, I have no idea how it happened. I genuinely don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sure. Can get a little, I mean, it's impossible to get Pinfu, but if we draw into an 8, we'll be super happy about that. Did I finish? Absolutely. I mean, here's the thing. I was like 3 blocks away from home, so I had to like, okay. I mean, this is a little interesting, I suppose. We can draw into a 6 of characters, get that coveted Riichi Pinfu. So I was 3 blocks away from home, so I was like bleeding. I looked like an absolute disaster. I'm gonna do this. I mean, the early Riichi gets the worm. It's nothing but like if someone discards a 9 of characters, we'll stumble into an inadvertent Suji trap. So I'm gonna go for it. It's an early bad Riichi. You've heard of bad grandpas, but have you heard of bad Riichis? So I was looking like a absolute, like I had been through a fight. You know what I mean? Like a terrible fight when I'd really just fallen down. Okay, it's the easiest Riichi sumo of all time. Oh my god, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, thank you, game. Thank you for rewarding me. I've been a good boy all year, etc, etc. And we get the aura. Are you kidding me? Crying on H Street. So true, so true. And like this all happened before 8 a.m. So I had to like, people were already like walking on the sidewalks with their family, and so I literally had to like go to the other side of the street so that they wouldn't like say anything to me. You know what I mean? Like when I'm bleeding profusely, that's the time that I least want to be perceived. It's, I don't know. I was very, very lucky that Beth was here because I got to come inside and be like, I got to baby mode it a little bit where it was just like, Beth, I fell, and Beth was amazing. She leapt into action. I didn't have any band-aids, so she went to the store to get me band-aids. And I genuinely appreciated that. Ace, welcome to the follow. Excuse me, yeah, we don't want to trip up the sensors. I arrived inside. Check it out, I got some grapes today. And also, I will take some sympathy from you. If you're giving me sympathy, I will happily take it this stream. Yesterday night after I showered and like I took off my band-aids and showered, I was lying in bed and it was literally too painful for me to go to sleep. It was literally too painful for me to go to sleep. I was literally lying in bed with my new band-aids on, and we're gonna fold this hand. I don't want to push this hand anymore. I was literally lying in bed with my new band-aids on, going just like ghostly ethereal sounds, because I could not I was so in pain that I couldn't go to sleep. Para, how's it going? All right, I'm drawing a lot of bad tiles. Am I okay? Thank you for asking. I think it could, I think I'm okay, but I'm not doing great. Like, I was thinking about it and I was like, at least I don't have to go to the hospital. That was genuinely my my silver lining to it all. Call me a Rilo Kiley song. I genuinely, I think it could have been worse, and I'm grateful that I don't have to go to the hospital. That's literally it. Please accept one sympathy. Thank you. Thank you. This robotic voice is pretty much how I sound IRL, giving sympathy. Red Bull, thank you so much. I genuinely appreciate it. I mean, sympathy is hard. Like, sometimes I'll be saying something to someone, and I guess just because of my very sarcastic demeanor, I guess some would call me like a modern day Winston Churchill. If you look in the chat right now, I guarantee there's at least 5 to 10 messages. It's going so fast that I can't read it, but if you look in the chat right now, there's at least like half a dozen messages saying I'm the modern day Winston Churchill. So, you know, there's that. Ghostly moans and sighs, a Bronte plot in the making. No, if I was a Bronte plot, I'd be talking about Mr. Rochester's hand, if you know what I mean. I'm also prone to falling while running. I'm honestly so scared to go running again. It's not like, and this is my big gripe about it, is like, I think God is a really sadistic daddy dom. You know what I mean? I think God like should have, oh my God, this is, wait, no, you can't. Okay, thank God. Okay. Ah, what is this? Seat wind. Okay, and oh, look at this. Look at this. This is a new character. What a lovely husbando we've got going on here. God is a really cool daddy dom, and let me tell you why, okay? It's because it's not like I was doing cocaine and I got punished for doing cocaine. You know what I mean? It was not like I was exhibiting a vice. I was literally torturing myself. I was giving myself CBT and going for exercise. And then God was like, no, 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 you can't have exercise. That would be too shitty for you. And then punished me for that. You son would 100% cause famines in colonies if he had them. Always, what does that even mean? How would I cause a famine in a are you talking about like colonial America? What is that even? Because I would eat everything in the colonies? Nah, dude, that shit wasn't even seasoned. I'm talking about white people from Europe back in the day? Sorry. 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence, also a possibility, but I'm trying to pawn this Eastwind. Haas, how's it going? Baby Pigman, how's it going? I hope this wasn't weird, but I was genuinely watching the Juice Me Squeeze Me video earlier today. I don't know, it just kind of hit, you know? I was just trying to relive some nostalgia. Okay, there is a pair. I mean, but we can't go for the 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence, right? In this economy? Certainly not. Certainly we go for the Seawind, right? I mean, whatever comes first, excuse me, whatever arrives first. Winston Churchill Winston Churchill caused a lot of famines. Ah, naruhodo ne. Yes, in the morning, but in the morning I will be sober and you will still be hungry because of all the famines I've caused. How's that? It's pretty good, right? Some people are saying I'm like the political wit of the century. And again, I'm a little uncomfortable with that moniker, but like, I will accept it if other people are giving it to me. You know what I mean? Ah, this generation's Jon Stewart. Ah, you don't have to say that. I mean, it's cool if you believe it, but you don't have to say that. I actually had to pay attention to work today since NL is on vacation. Hey, I got a VODs channel. It's not like, I mean, I could play Isaac too. I mean, that's the embarrassing thing. I tried playing Isaac a little on the YouTubes. I mean, it's just okay. If you're gonna watch Isaac, I suppose you're gonna watch NL play Isaac. You sung as like a modern day Miss Maisel. I'll actually take that. I hear, you know, people think she's very, very funny. Okay, Right Lord calls it late game Riichi. Let's hope that we just draw some good tiles so that someone deals into us. A little Dave Matthews Band crash into me. This is the opposite of a good tile, but it's inside Suji. And so, my friends, tonight we dine in hell. Let's go. It passes. I like your Isaac. I mean, Lord forgive me. I'm gonna act up and start recording Isaac again. This is the master plan for the channel, okay? 1, turn Riichi Mahjong into a celebrated hobby in the West. Ah! Okay, this is fine though. 2, after I conquer the world with Riichi Mahjong, then I start doling out little bits of variety here and there on the channel, and then I'll be so popular at that point that YouTube-kun won't be able to stop me. Are you kidding me? Libtron, the one and only, thanks for the follow. Welcome to a game called Riichi Mahjong. It's not what it looks like, okay? It's not what it looks like. There's anime waifus. They needed the this was a Furten Reach. What? Someone tell me to go back in the logs after this one. Call me a Coldplay song the way I'm going back to the start for this one. Are you kidding me? Also, I just want to say, it looks like I'm playing this game to develop parasocial relationships with anime waifus. False, okay? I buy body pillows because I fall asleep better in that position and not because of anything else. One of these players' names is not in kanji. Yeah, but even so, I probably know more Japanese than everyone in this lobby. False. Markedly false. I don't know what I'm doing with this hand, by the way. I can't believe they called a Furten Riichi in the late game. Surely that's not an actual good play, right? Surely that's like just like kind of bad. Let's do a little looking. I mean, they're a little bit in the Shadow Realm recently, but it's not like they're a bad player. They're in Master 2. Thank you for the East 3 reminder. All right, yeah, this is good. Go for a garbage hand so that when someone else calls Riichi, we have nothing to fold with. You think Mahjong players with kanji in their name, this is a great question, are actually Japanese or just pretending? I'm gonna say that 80% of the players with Japanese in their names are actually from Japan. 20% have done Duolingo Japan for a day and figured out how to get a cool sounding name. That's the census data that I'm making up with my headcanon. You know what I mean? 789, honestly, not a terrible pickup here. Okay, let's go. I don't know if I should be discarding that, but here we go. 70-40. Chewy, the math nerd in me is asking some questions, but the Pog machine in me is like, yeah, that's absolutely correct. That's absolutely correct. Okay, are we one tile away from 10 pint? We are. We just need to draw like a 4 or a 6 or something, and we can still like kind of play aggressively while playing defensively at the same time. The green dragon in this economy? I don't think we can get rid of the green dragon. I mean, left lord looks like they might be going for a flush in the bamboo suit. Dare I discard the green dragon? Please clap. Please clap. He did it. He actually chased this hand. I mean, it's a bad chase, but I'm thinking like, Mods, disable clips. Disable clips. We're not looking at East 4. That round never happened, okay? Okay, Yusung, focus for a second here. Listen up, Yusung. You gotta stop doing that. I understand that chasing Riichis is fun. Some people chase waterfalls, other gamers chase Riichis, okay? I understand that it's fun or whatever. You gotta cut that out right now, young man. You gotta cut that out right now. Why did I believe? I don't know. I'm just going goblin mode though. You know what I mean? I'm kind of just going goblin mode with it. Hedgehog says it going. Can I tell you, we balled out at Costco this past weekend. We got a rotisserie chicken, Pog. We got a, we were ordering as a couple, right? Beth and I don't live together. So Beth was like, can I get some of these frozen raviolis? And I was like, you gotta get some of these frozen raviolis. And she was like, let's go, because she had them a lot while growing up. So we got some of those. We got some marinara sauce for pasta. I love pasta. It's one of the easiest foods to make, and I get so excited every time I get to have pasta. I don't know why it excites me so, okay? I understand that Nabokov was writing Light of My Life, Fire of My Loins about a very controversial relationship. For me, it's about pasta. It's mostly about the pasta for me. And I love it so much. I love it. I actually love it so much. One tile away from Tenpai. I don't know if it's a good Tenpai, but the rest of our hands looking okay. Jabe, how's it going? What else did we get? Okay, Beth, I'm one in chat if you've heard of this. It's a probiotic soda called Poppy. We absolutely do not con there, okay? We absolutely do not con. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And we're folding with all 4 copies of Exodia here. Poppy like the opium plant? Yeah, call me Winston Churchill the way I'm talking about opium. No, it's Poppy like P-O-P-P-Y. Which I guess is the, or P-O-P-P-I maybe, but anyway, it's this probiotic soda, and holy moly, it's a delightful treat. It is an absolutely delightful treat. Did I do something to offend you? What is this? Did I do something to offend you? Closed chase weight. The only, I don't know what that is, but I know what a closed chaste weight is. I didn't have a lot of sex when I was younger. I'm absolutely gonna pawn this, dude. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai for the babyest hand of all time. Folks, this is your pilot speaking. I got a little too lost in the sauce right now, and we should have discarded the 6. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I got a little lost in the sauce earlier, and we're just gonna try to ride this game out and end it in 3rd place. I think 3rd place is a very respectable finish for us, okay? Like, this isn't gonna be, oh my god, just get out of my hand. Like, this isn't gonna be a disrespectful finish. It's gonna be like into a tissue or into a napkin or something along those lines, right? Anyway, we balled out at Costco. What else did we get? We got a rotisserie chicken. It was delicious. Beth made a chicken and egg kind of a sandwich. Like, it was wonderful. It was absolutely delightful. And this was the whole point of why I was going on this Costco tirade, the name of my autobiography, by the way. The whole point of this Costco tirade, perfect Ishan 10, by the way, is because I got a bunch of Arizona iced teas, baby. So, you know, in the second half of the stream, we are about to crack open a cold one, see Arizona iced teas. Okay, they're cheating. They're probably, I mean, this came from a 557. Hey, I don't know if, you know, what you may or may not have heard, but maybe like a single good tile would be good in this game. I don't know. I don't want to be too much of a diva or anything, but a single good tile would certainly hit the spot. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Look at this nice young gentleman, not chasing Riichis and playing Mahjong the correct way. Oh! We can still win this. We can still win this. It's just gonna take a lot of elbow grease, okay? It's gonna take, ooh, you don't say. Ooh, one tile away from 10 pi. I mean, we're gonna chase the Riichi if we, we're gonna are you a baka? I'm not conning this. Oh my God, the kiss of death. Oh my God, I gotta, oh my. I just rage ate a grape right now. I'm so mad right now. Why is this game like this sometimes? Luna Leaf, how's it going? Brendiant, hello. I mean, this is just disrespectful. Do you know who I am? Oh, never mind. It rewards a skilled player. We can still push with the 5 of. This game has already gone off the rails. Tonight, we dined in hell. This game has already gone off the rails. We're chasing the double Riichi. It's a terrible idea. Why did I do this? I don't know, dude. I love living on the edge. This is the closest thing to a hard drug I will ever do in my entire life. Don't deal in. Okay, let's go. All right, we need like a Mongon. We need like a Mongon to win. Oh, but we are the dealer, right? So okay. Believers, you're still gonna eat good. You're still gonna be able to send your kids into college, okay? We just need to win any hand. Oh, we're screwed. We're actually screwed. We're actually screwed. I'm so sorry, friends. You're not going to college. There's no way anyone's going to college, okay? You're actually screwed. I don't know what to tell you. They say that Yi Sung is the modern day Winston Churchill. Thank you. Is his first name Winston, or am I getting that wrong? Am I confusing Winston Churchill with Winston from Overwatch? Oh my God. It's William? Is that true? MFer really named William? Wow, no. Willie C? No one's calling him Willie C, right? I mean, I used to think that British people had a certain class to it, and then a class to their culture, and then I just realized they're imperialists. You know what I mean? How's that for being woke? We actually don't want this tile, hilariously enough. If we're gonna do that, we might as well discard the 5 first. Yeah, let's do that. Wilbur Churchill, so true. Oh my God. Okay. Well, if we can just win this hand, like a, oh. We're not gonna win this one, huh? We're just like straight up not gonna win this. You know what? I can maybe see where I went wrong with this one, and I'm so sorry to all the believers who actually want me to rank up. I'll try to do some grinding off stream so that I can achieve Nirvana, okay? I think what I was supposed to do, and this is a risky tile, but I think what I was supposed to do was, earlier I should have pressed the pawn button, and then I should have discarded my 7-9 shape and just gone for all simples. I think that is genuinely the best course of action here. Take a visit to the silver room? God, I wish. I don't know, life was just easier then, you know? I'm gonna hold out hope that I can get a 4 of... I'm gonna hold out hope that I can get a 4 of bamboo. It's probably not likely. Left Lord's discarding the greatest tiles I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh, fine. We have to. We literally have to. Because we need to stay as the dealer for a chance to win, right? We just need a chance to win. Don't run like this. Please, please. Oh my God. Tanyao Gaming, literally Tanyao, nothing else. This is like eating a butter sandwich, okay? It's not a very pleasant experience, not at all. We actually have to just play offensively here, because otherwise if we don't, we lose. We just straight up lose. Please pass. Oh my God, not like this. Okay, it actually did. Okay, we begged the gods and the gods have rewarded us. Thank you. Sheffy, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. You're watching the greatest comeback of all time live on Twitch TV. I love butter sandwiches. A butter sandwich honestly doesn't sound that bad. I think we kind of, I'm going to discard the 2, right? The 2 seems way safer than the 5 at the present moment. Okay, let's go. And we have to end this game at least in Tenpai. Otherwise, again, the game ends and we're in 4th place. So consider this just an all-out offensive that we have to do. Uh-oh. Okay. A very, very scary hand, and they're willing to push with a risky tile. So they're probably in Tenpai for something good. I'm not about to deal in with the 6 is the problem. I swear to you, we're gonna go look in the logs, and the 6 of circles would have dealt into a crosslord. I promise you. I honestly, you have my word that they were on a 4-4-5 shape. A bridge to a 4-5. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. I swear to you, we're gonna look back into the logs, and we're gonna see that. Okay, pay out the Omega Doubters sentence that I don't. What? I have to pay out 1% of betters. Is it literally just Oishi? Not like this. Not like this. Let me read the message here. Next game, I'm going to play so safe, okay? 42.8 go to Charity, Legion, and Oishi. Oh my God. Okay, East 3. This was a Furiten Riichi on a 5-8. Why would you do that, dude? You can't even run, and there's like a few tiles left. But then you just like draw it anyway. Oh yeah, we could have definitely won this one. In the future, we never do this. We never chase a Riichi with the door. Did I really do this? No, I must be drunk right now. There's no way I did that. There's no way I did this. Oh my... I'm telling you right now, they're waiting for a 6 of circles. I promise you they're waiting for a 6 of circles. Ready? 3, 2, 1. They weren't waiting on a 6 of circles, but they had... Okay. Someone's waiting on a 6, right? Oh my God. Oh. You know what I was thinking to myself? The 9s are gone. They don't have an 8-9. That's so unlikely. I called Riichi last round. So true. Okay. Right. No. What was the one that I dealt in like a monster? Was it this? No. Oh, I'm sitting in this perspective. Yeah, I called Riichi not on the 4, but on the 5 of circles. It got cheat up, and now this looks terrible because I draw the door. Honestly unlucky. Honestly unlucky. Why does no one have the green dragon right now? We're gonna play so safe for work starting from this moment. I promise you, I'm never gonna make an aggressive call for the rest of my fucking life, okay? Where will we play some Mahjong, run the bet back? I promise you, I'm about to be such a good boy, okay? We're gonna come home from school, we're gonna do our homework, we're gonna pray a little, and then we're gonna go to bed. That's it. You've really grown since we first met. Thank you for the anime line. But unfortunately, we just got 4th place. So like we've grown in a bad way. We spent some time in jail, and not because of like the, you know, rampant incarceration problems that we've got in the US. I mean, like I just did some bad stuff, you know? One player without kanji in their name, we got this. Absolutely, we got this. there's a slight temptation to go monkey mode for the half flush. We're not gonna do that, okay? We're gonna play this hand so regularly. This hand is gonna be so regular. It's like a person's bathroom schedule after they started eating fiber. We got a H'd up animation for this character? I don't think so. I'm gonna look at their character profile. I don't think it's NSFW. It is extremely NSFW. 1, 2, 3. I don't even know what I'm supposed to discard here. I think this 9 is okay. We'll be happy to see we'd be happy to see another green dragon in here, right? I was looking at that. You realize the internet is a vast repository of just illicit content, right? There's no way this game is how everyone's getting a release. Ew. What are we even waiting for here? This hand is like 2 away from Tenpai. It's not even 1 away from Tenpai. Uh-oh. We got some bad stuff right now. Have I checked out Code Geass, the anime? I haven't yet. Mostly because I saw the video, like the commercial that they put out for Mahjong Soul and Code Geass, and the proportions on Lelouch Lamperouge, real name by the way, he's too skinny. He's looking like the Slender Man. I can't abide by that. Also his name, you know? Anyway. Another funny thing that happened this weekend is that Beth told me, like I brought up to her because I thought it was being really, really funny. Like, hey, did you know that I guess we throw these. Maybe we go for a full flush if the cards go right. I was telling her, like, you know how some people turn their notifications to do not disturb and then it shows the whoever's texting them or something? I was like talking about that to Beth, like, oh, did you know that those are like visible to other people? And Beth said to me, my significant other said to me, yeah, sometimes when I'm texting you, you turn on do not disturb, and I know you're about to record a video or something. And I wanted to light myself on fire because I have been inadvertently sending my girlfriend a signal of no. I don't want to talk right now. I'm playing Riichi Mahjong. Not the priorities, okay? Absolutely not the priorities. You gotta be careful about what notification settings you've enabled, okay? All right, let's start folding a little for Right Lord. I mean, if all the 8s are gone, oh my God. Okay, the protagonist is logged on. If all the 8s get discarded, all my apes gone, then we can probably discard. Oh no, the 9 is safe. Let's go. Okay, how many 4s are available? Not that many. Dude, don't make me chase this Riichi. Holy moly, don't make me chase this Riichi. Because I kind of gotta if I kind of gotta. Oh! It's a terminal, dude. All the 7s are almost gone. Pray for me. Actually, pray for me. It passed? Oh my God, it passed. Okay. Okay, we genuinely have a chance. We genuinely have a chance. Come on, it's East 1, dude. Let me live a little. I promise if we just lose today, I'm gonna focus so hard off stream. I'm gonna grind back up for you. I promise. But just let me have today. Let me have today. Okay, a crosslord is thinking they don't have a lot of safe options to throw. Please, a 3 or a 6. My kingdom. There's so many of them left in the wall. No! Kana, who are you quoting? I'll never play offensively again? Is that like a Michael Foucault quote or something? I don't know. That person sounds pretty smart. Maybe we should endeavor to be like them. Anyway, anything else happen over the weekend? Yeah. Beth and I played a lot of Magic the Gathering. We got these battle decks from Card Kingdom, right? They're like pre-made decks that are supposed to be balanced towards one another. We got 3 decks. A Reanimator deck, which is a fun combo deck. A one called Bad Business, which is focused on like value and sacrificing your own creatures. And one called like Green Giants. It's the most ooga booga Magic the Gathering deck of all time. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we gotta keep all of our shapes, unfortunately. Beth and I are getting, I mean, she's like newer to the game, and I just like, I mean, I don't know. We were playing Magic the Gathering. I won like 5 games out of 5, and I was like, oh my, this must be awful for you. I genuinely felt so bad for just utterly crushing. You know what I mean? It didn't feel good. And this was after the notification saga. I say that in jest, and I also like, I know we're still both having a good time because we check in with each other regularly and we're very honest with each other emotionally. But it's just, I was so scared that I'm ruining this game for her, because at the same time, I'm like, do you want me to play a little easier? As if I was like, you know, not to play everything super optimally. And she's like, no. And I know that if I do, like, I understand why that would be upsetting. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna tap my creatures on. I'm gonna ramp. I'm gonna use all my mana every turn. I'm gonna wait to cast things at instant speed when it's more optimal. But I'm really glad that we could play that together, because she had a lot of older brothers growing up. She has a lot of older brothers, and you know, you get the older brother, younger sister treatment all the time, which is, we don't want to play with you. You don't get to play this. And so I get to be like the awesome white knight in shining armor, being like, Beth, you want to play Magic the Gathering? I get to be a hero. Was it before or after she helped me with the band-aids? This is after. Give her a mono blue deck. I mean, we've bought like the pre-made decks before, some of them being a more bluey control-y type thing, and like we both like that kind of play style, you know what I mean? We're both a little control freak. EDH is casual. That's what I play at the gay bar because it's chill. Here's the thing about that. We don't have 2 other friends that play Magic the Gathering. For Commander, the thing that kills Commander for me is that you have to have a play group of 4 people. 4 people in this economy? I can't do it. I can't do it. It is the training arc, okay? We're currently located in the hyperbolic time chamber or whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I really supposed to do this? Am I really supposed to go for 7 pairs right now? Oh my god, I guess I am. All right, sure. That's what the bar helps with. You know what? That's pretty fair. That's pretty fair. Dude, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever gonna go to a bar again. Can I? That's a genuine statement. One in the chat, like, I wish I could run a, I so wish I could run a channel points prediction on my life, okay? Because I don't think I'm ever gonna go to a bar ever again. I just don't see why I would, okay? COVID kind of killed it for me. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I don't necessarily wanna retrain that muscle, you know? Alcohol makes me feel like garbage. I can't have fun while I do that. I'm not gonna talk to a stranger. What am I, a sociopath? Or single? No. I promise we're gonna win this one. I promise we're gonna win this one. I promise. I know it doesn't look good right now. We're gonna win this one. That's a tasteful animation. You mean this character? This is from, is she from Kaguya-sama Love Is, oh my god. They're out here looking like me, dude. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for invading your privacy. Holy moly. She is? Okay, let's go. See, I know anime. I know anime. Beth, we gotta watch the Kaguya-sama Love Is War movie. It's on Crunchyroll right now. I've only been to a bar twice, hated it both times. Yeah, never going back. That's the thing. If I enjoy drinking more or dancing more or going out at all or leaving the house or loud music or meeting new people or having fun or smiling, like I genuinely, I mean, some of those are facetious, okay? I like smiling and having fun. I don't like a lot of that other stuff. Going out? No. Getting a drink? No. I'll have a Stella. Who cares? You know, it all tastes the same. Like nothing about the bar going experience is that fun for me. Wait, you actually got a body pillow? No, I don't have a body pillow, but I don't know. I might get one. I might get one, but I won't, and I promise you, I'd tell you if I did, I won't buy a body pillow cover, okay? The reason that I would get a body pillow is legitimately very honorable. It's just because I think I sleep better when I can hug something. That's not unruly. I'm not cutting a hole in any body pillow or anything, you know? This is a very reasonable thing. It's like getting a weighted blanket. Of course. Of course. Yeah, no, nothing's weird about a weighted blanket. You sung Dakimura merch? Wait, Dakimakura merch? That would be very, very funny if the first merch that I released was not like a t-shirt or something, but instead was a body pillow cover. That's like overconfident, but maybe in the way that's like, maybe we should do that. Well, if I get one, I mean, if I actually got a body pillow, I think I would get an anime cover just to see what it's like. And I'd tell Beth, and I'd let, you know, hey, do you want to look at the body pillow cover? And she'd be like, yeah. She's so supportive. I'm very lucky. Pain Pekka. I mean, I still want to release merch, and my awesome merch idea so far is like like maybe a cute design, and it just says in cute stitching, I play Riichi Mahjong and talk about my feelings. Like, that is the shirt. That is absolutely the shirt. It's a banging shirt. Nobody just make that, okay? Nobody make that on TeePublic and sell it. Come on, please let me have that one, okay? Uchiha Itachi body pillow. I mean, there's a certain charm to that as well. We're gonna fold, by the way. Everyone's in Tenpai but me. My hand is too slow. We're 100% gonna fold. Just, I promise you, this might feel a little bit painful, but I need everyone to just close their eyes and pretend that someone has called Riichi here. Okay? And that's why we're gonna fold. We're gonna pretend as if someone has called Riichi. Get rid of the 3 while it's still safe. I am too lazy to steal your idea. Let's go. If only, you know, if only everyone was like that, then we wouldn't need like copyright claim. You know what I mean? We wouldn't need patents. Epitaph. Body pillows are so comfy, and the posture sleeping pillows are basically just body pillows. That's the thing. I could turn my other pillow into a body pillow, but like, I don't want to get it dirty. You know what I mean? And I don't mean like dirty in a bad way. Get your head out of the freaking gutter, okay? I'm an upstanding citizen. I just don't want to get it dirty because, you know, someone's got to use that pillow eventually too. Do a hyper masculine one. I mean, if I released a body pillow cover, I would definitely like have the design me with lifting my shirt up, but I have just like a washboard abs. You know what I mean? Just like genuine fantasy at that point. And I'd have a big sword like Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. Did everybody get a good look at that art? I mean, we chi this, right? We chi this. We got a pair of the East Winds. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai. We unfortunately got to throw away the 8 of circles in order to make that happen. But if on this next draw we get a 7 or a, I would even take like a 6 or a 9 or something. Like then we could finagle this hand around. But if not, I'm pretty sure we got to throw this. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to throw this, okay? I want a big hand as much as the next person. Don't get me wrong. I have to throw this. I mean, this is so greedy. The fact that I'm keeping the Dora is actually so greedy. But imagine if we draw another copy and how good that'll feel. Okay, we can't throw away the Tenpai. We actually got to do this. And I promise you, hand to my chest. If someone discards the East Wind, I was gonna say I'll con it, but I'll take the run absolutely here. Sea Wind red 5. I'll take it. Now is the summer of our discontent. Now we are in the dealer's seat, and I'm telling you right now, Watch me fly, believers, okay? Watch me absolutely fly with it. You're not gonna, your head's gonna spin from how much we're gonna win. Not to co-opt Republican language. Okay. I mean, drawing into a 3, 4, 5 is pretty nice there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe. We can even go for all simples is looking extremely likely. We could even go for all simples just to stay in our dealers here, right? Hopefully we can get a closed hand, but if we have to open our hand for it too, I think I'd be okay with that. Anyway, did anyone do anything fun this past weekend? We didn't really do anything, and tomorrow is like we're getting the crawl space checked out. A plumber's coming. We're getting the crawl space checked out by a second party. Like, tomorrow is a very, very dangerous day. And because I think that there's going to be a lot of Swiftering involved after the fact, like, my hand is like genuinely hurts so much that I can't really clean the floors afterwards. So tomorrow is going to be a truly Armageddon day. I don't necessarily want to pawn this. I still want to go for a closed hand. I went to a 3-year-old's birthday party. Did they get what they want? Okay. I mean, this is looking pretty good, right? We should have discarded the 5 because it's not like we have to use this as our pair. Now, the god draw right now is the red 5 of circles. Like a pretty good draw is just a 5 of circles regardless. Should have maybe just cheated that, or I mean, it would have gotten superseded by the pawn. There's a red 5. I think we just take a Tenpai no matter how we get it. So that's not Tenpai, unfortunately. I'm gonna throw the 5 of bamboo because it's our riskier tile. I need to get tires on my car soon. That's extremely important. I recently got my car looked at by a mechanic. Way overdue. Much needed. Welcome to the thumbnail, by the way. Hopefully they call a con on the 8 of characters and we get to rob them. Okay. Yeah, just like doing that stuff is so tiring. It's unbelievably tiring, you know? Just like adulting. I know that adulting as a verb has been co-opted by annoying people online, and so we can't use it anymore. But I genuinely think like too much responsibility. That's how you get parents that are breaking down in the aisles of Costco being like, I just can't. Give me a second. I just can't. You know what I mean? That's what adulting does to a person. It was my puppy's first birthday. Yo, let's go. Okay, please pass. Socialist Waluigi. Yeah, I'm gonna redistribute the wealth. Okay, that's an incredible username. I'm not gonna wait for them to put out their Riichi stick. I'm gonna run here. You sung in the next stream. I'm about to tell you something that's not true. I cleaned the floors and did not have Beth do it. Ellie, you have no idea how correct that is. Because I asked Beth like, hey, I probably can't serve for the floors tomorrow because my hand is like actually effed. Can you maybe help me with that? And she's like, yeah, no problem. Charity, thank you for gifting a sub to Socialist Waluigi. Thank you. Dude, also, I don't know if you saw this, but I posted a TikTok. Did anyone, you hear about this one, Kevin? It's huge with the kids these days. It's called TikTok. And like, I don't really like using TikTok, but it is genuinely like the best way to get your content out there, bar none. I think that is genuinely just like true. So I'm probably gonna post more there, but it's, oh, why, friend, why? So they're going for a flush in something. We can maybe go for a pure straight in the character suit. If we draw an 8 or a 9, that's gonna become increasingly more likely. So they're going for like a half flush in the bamboo suit, most likely, right? Yeah, it looks like that's the case. So let's get rid of our bamboo. Yeah, just like things can, like TikTok does not care if you're a nobody or like you're super famous. Well, I assume that they would care if you were super famous, but they'll just shove it out to 1 million people because guess what? That's how many people are using the app at any given time. Your name is Kevin. The reason that I say hear about this one, Kevin, is because, and we're gonna greed out for the Dora here, go for a little all simples. It's because I'm doing a Jay Leno parody. Doesn't he have a sidekick named Kevin? And he's always like, did you hear about this one, Kevin? And I don't really know what they're talking about, but he seems very impassioned. Okay, I don't know if we're gonna win this one because Left Lord called the con. Let me just check. And I'm not looking at the art. Stop looking at the art. They're like a decent player. Recently escaped from the Shadow Realm. That's fair. Wow, really? So this is Furitan Gaming. This is Furitan Gaming. We gotta get out of here. But if we draw into a 4 or a 7, we can still win. A little bit of Furitan never hurt anybody, okay? And I think we can cheat to get out of this sticky situation as well, right? I'm not sure. I mean, that's not going to help us. So let's throw the 9. I'm very, very scared about what Left Lord is doing. But the good news about this hand is that they haven't discarded a bamboo tile yet. So I don't think their hand is necessarily ready. And I would go so far as to allege that it's not even ready Freddy. I think I'd chi this and pivot to a 2-5 weight. Oh, I'm still in Furitan. Well, now I'm no longer in Furitan, but it doesn't feel good. Like, this hand does not feel... Is there any world where I don't end up in Furitan? Maybe if I draw a 6, I can finally pivot to a 3-6 weight. You're stuck in the friend zone. I'm stuck in the Furitan zone. We are not the same. Not even a little. What wine do you think Left Lord is drinking? Dude, okay. When I was drinking in college, that we would drink this very, very cheap champagne called Andre. Because we were in, like, the only time I would go out and party or whatever was I did sketch comedy, and sometimes we would have like little obnoxious comedy get-togethers, right? And so, okay. This is very, very scary. Seat wind, half flush, maybe half outside hand. Oh God. And we would drink this very, very cheap champagne called Andre. Yeah. And I will say this, I think it's purely the nostalgia talking, but the peach Andre flavor was not bad. It was genuinely not bad. But it also could have been just because it tasted like independence, you know? Oh, I know Andre well. Please, Andre's my father's name. Call me, I'd like to get fucked up for as little money as possible. Someone's gonna take this, right? It's late in the game. Do you know where your East Winds are? Okay, fair enough. Peach anything is good. Lol bet. Absolutely true. Peach oolong tea. You know how I feel about peach oolong tea. I would bend over backwards for the peach oolong tea. It's so good. It's so good. I am stuck in a 1-hour match and it's barely East 3. We are not the same. Hoping you can escape in first place. Oh my goodness. Being stuck in the, not the Shadow Realm, but just in the fields of battle. Holy moly. We can pivot to a better weight. I'm not sure. Let's pivot to the 4. Watch me Sebastian the Crab this S. There's so many 4s and so many 7s. It's like me and my friends showing up to the bar right now. Okay, you need to discard a 4 or 7. Please. Onagaishi ma. So we were right. This was a half flush in the bamboo suit. We were absolutely correct. And yet we discarded bamboo tiles regardless. It's called gaming. Excuse me? Senpai, are you sure I deserve all these good tiles? Wait, this is like the best. Oh, no. Maybe in a little bit, okay? Maybe in a little bit. Now. No, because we can con into a Riichi for the largest hand of all time. And guess what? If someone else calls Riichi, I might fucking fold. That's right. I might do it. We can con at any moment. Oh, you've never edged yourself in Mahjong before? Couldn't be me. I gotta stop doing that. I gotta be more like Germa. Germa is someone that you can maybe show your friends, you know? So I'll tell you how we con, right? If we draw into a a 6 or a 9 here, or a 3 or a 6 here, we can definitely press the con button. Absolutely, we can do it. But there's no use in doing it early. A premature con never helped anyone. Pawning here wouldn't really help. Dude, we might legitimately just, I mean, if we can chi into a 6 or a 9 or a 3 or a 6, I might just do that. White dragon, red 5 as the dealer. Like, I absolutely don't turn up my nose at that. And we would have to discard a red dragon, or excuse me, a white dragon. I would be okay doing that. I would absolutely be okay doing that. I understand. I'm actually asking for your forgiveness here, because I understand that the fun thing would be to go for the con. I can't. I genuinely don't think it's correct. Jay Scruggs, welcome to the channel. Hello. Pim Bunny, how's it going? It would be good content, I know, and I'm too TikTok pilled right now. But there's some clips that from YouTube videos that I definitely want to turn into TikToks. I can't. I genuinely can't. I genuinely can't. Now, oh, you should have done it earlier for an extra draw. I don't know if that's right, dude. I genuinely don't know if that's right. Eastwind is safe. And now, like, what we need someone to discard a 3 of circles. Otherwise, we can't get rid of our 6 of circles. And I think this is correct. I can't. Call me not a philosopher the way I'm not Immanuel Kant right now. I can't do it. I can't do it. Why? I'm an upstanding citizen. I pay my taxes and I don't recklessly con. Absolutely not. If we get the Riichi button here, it's going to be so painful, because all we need to do is discard the 6 of circles. But the fact is, they could very well have a 4-5. We see none of the 4s and none of the 5s. Okay, I'm going to discard this 8 because we know it's safe. And then this is Suji Gaming, right? They could have an 8-9 potentially, but a lot of the 8s and a lot of the 9s are visible. So this is, we're feeling okay here. Sure. I think this is okay. Now we can even pawn a 2 or a 4 of bamboo to get there, and we can discard the 5. The downside of this play right now is, okay. I mean, we might still fold with the white dragons later in this round, right? But 10 seconds left in overtime. She's on your mind. She's on your mind. If we see all of the 5 of bamboo, someone might get a little too overconfident and discard the 4 of bamboo. That's still a possibility. The fold for 4th, I promise you we're going to the freaking moon. I promise. Just for a measly investment of $10,000, I promise you we're going to the moon. You don't want to be a coward, right? Surely you're gonna invest in crypto because you don't want to be a dumb coward, right? And this is coming from someone who did buy Bitcoin and then sold at a 100% loss. Like a 50% loss, I believe. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. 3 players in Tenpai, all waiting for very, very dangerous tiles. Thank you. Thank you very much. But we get to stay in the dealer seat, and that, my friends, is priceless. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh Christ. Oh God. No, I can't. But at the same time, like, this hand is just like so bad. Anyway, what am I looking forward to this week? Oh my God. I guess just drawing all the good tiles that I guess I should have gone for 13 orphans. I just should have felt that in the wall, right? Oh! Okay. A little bit is cognitive behavioral torture right now. Dude, I gotta get a new phone, and by that I mean I need to beg Beth's dad for his old phone, because my phone, and look at this lovely 147 shape we've got going up, just perfect, just absolutely peachy. My phone cannot run the OfferUp app anymore, okay? Whenever I open up the OfferUp app and I search my usual suspects, coffee table, desk, drawer, like these are just the only things that this is my only hobby, okay? My phone gets so hot, and I could watch the battery percentage like drop 1 every second. 99, 98, 97. It's terrifying. I have no idea. I have no idea why it happens. It's very scary. Sounds like you need to offer up your phone. It definitely does. You know, I was thinking about the stuff that I would sell on OfferUp, and I think I got some okay things. Like, check this out. I got a dual monitor stand. It's like a monitor stand that hooks into the latches onto your desk, and you can attach 2 monitors to it, and they're kind of like free floating arms. That S does not work on my current setup. It just doesn't work at all. My desk, the dimensions are just not right. So I was thinking I could maybe sell that and get a few bucks for it. I'm not sure. What else do I have going on? I have an old, I mean, I don't know, it's not old. I have a toilet seat that was like used only a few times before I started living the hashtag bidet life. And so maybe someone would want a toilet seat. Probably not, but you never know. You never know. I'm gonna do this because it's Suji Gaming. You should do a subathon where you only go for 13 orphans no matter who you're starting in. See, that's messed up because, oh, hang on. Did they discard this before or after they called Riichi? I'm gonna fold here. I'm actually gonna play defensively because no, it's just not worth it. Okay, we're not about to race this. I understand we're very, very close, but I'm not about to race this. We got this far by playing defensively. People in the Discord would buy your old toilet seat. Yeah, but that's like for, you know, I want people to like use the toilet seat like as God intended, you know. It is not a Samsung battery phone. I'm very, very lucky in that respect. Okay, 3 8s are gone. All my 8s gone. If I need, the 9 is probably safe. If we can chi into Tenpai, I think I would take it at this point. What the F? This looks very scary, but it's just a Riichi Pinfu hand. Lovely. They didn't win on a, oh, they couldn't have gotten the all simples there. So again, this is still anyone's game. It's absolutely anyone's game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unbelievable. What PSA grade is your toilet seat? Okay, that is genuinely hilarious. It's like a mint 10, I think. It was like, so when I took it out of the pack, I used my hands on it, but I immediately put it, I double sleeved it. And since then it hasn't come out of the sleeve. I do like the highlights on her hair. Clouds of Jupiter in the air. The lighting here is very, very nice. And we can't stare at it for too long. Otherwise, we're going to get kicked off of Twitch. Anyway, I got some stuff that I could sell on OfferUp. But sometimes it's very strange the types of businesses that come up on OfferUp. Because some people are just looking to sell an old coffee table. But some people have like entire businesses that run on OfferUp. Do you know what I mean? They're like, oh, we make furniture, and so if you want this, we'll continuously produce these coffee tables until the end of time. All you have to do is ask. Uh-oh. Right Lord calls a Riichi. Yeah, there's a side hustle culture, and then ooh, okay. Of course I'm gonna fold. My hand is incredibly far away from anything fruitful. You need to tell the Vornado story for Cold Light Oracle. Okay, I mean, I don't like that this has become a mainstay of the channel, but it's absolutely appropriate, and I will tell it. One night, I was sitting in bed, and we're gonna deal in here. Just enjoy this as we deal in. I was sitting in bed, and oh wait, hang on. The 2 and 8, the 8 were discarded after they called Riichi. You're about to think I'm okay. It passed. Inside Suji read, I'm too scared of discarding this because they could have a 6-8. Wait, hang on. One night I was sitting in bed. Oh, the Dora passes. Okay, we can definitely start folding here. And it was a warm day, so I had the Vornado pointed at the bed, and it was blowing air towards my face. And then I passed gas, as one does, and the Vornado blew it straight into my face. Just no detour whatsoever, right into the eyes. You know what I mean? And after that, I was so scared that I was gonna get sick or something was gonna be wrong that I Googled, is it bad if someone else farts in your face? Because I didn't want to give Google like the satisfaction of knowing what happened, you know? I'm not because no one on Quora has ever asked that before, and I'm not gonna be the first one to. I'm not gonna get any search results if I ask that question. Asking for a friend, exactly. You should have an option on Google to be like, yeah, I'm asking for a friend. This did not happen to me. I promise you, this did not happen to me. It happened to somebody else that I care about very, very much. All right, we navigated out of this tricky two-player Riichi situation. Very happy to see that that's the case. No Sebastian the Crab summoning, please. Thank you very much. No. I have no idea what they were waiting for. A lot of circle tiles, fair enough. Al Borland, thank you for gifting a sub to Vornado for life. I mean, it is a part of the lore. It definitely is. Oh no, so this hand is like maybe a half flush, but we got one copy of the Dora that I don't necessarily just want to throw away, right? Yeah, and also recently, okay, let me tell you about this. So the smoke alarm has been acting up. Steamboat, thank you for the follow. The smoke detector has been acting up, and so I bought a Google Smart detector, okay, or whatever. It's like it's just a thing, but I'm trusting Google with my life here because the old ones are simply not working, right? So I bought one. I was like, do I want the battery powered one or do I want the wired one? And I'm like, give me the wired one. I never want to change the batteries ever again, except like once a year because you're still supposed to, right? So give me the wired one. I get home, I read the instructions. The instructions are like, hey, use your phone to get the app and then give us all your information. I'm like, you know what? Take some extra personal information on the house. You earned it. And then it's like, hey, strip the make sure to turn off your power and then twist off the caps in your ceiling and make sure that the exposed wires are touching from where your ceiling ends to where the smoke alarm starts. And I was like, no. Bugs Bunny voice? No. I'm a scared idiot, okay? I'm not doing that shit. Absolutely not. I don't care how much it makes my life easier in the long run. I am not doing that shit. Absolutely frickin' not. So I immediately returned it. And I just got the battery powered one. It's gonna cost more and I'm gonna have to replace the batteries like all the time. Sure, you got me there. You got me there, but at least I don't have to touch a single exposed wire, you know? Google's analyzing my farts, let them. They've earned it. They've definitely earned it. Also, very scary hand brewing up on a Crosslords thing right now. Google knows everything about you. I mean, they gotta, you know? They gotta. At this point, they know what Magic the Gathering cards I'm interested in. They know what what things I've purchased on Amazon, you know? It's all they all took it. Slurp, 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 slurp. Zats, how's it going? That's a pretty good thing to learn, even though it's scary. I know, dude. I actually thank you for saying it in such a nice way, Skittle. And not saying it like you don't know how to touch exposed wires. You must be some kind of dumb butt. And I'm okay. That's not very helpful to anyone here. I know that there's some things that I definitely need to do, but I'm telling you, like, I'm being honest with you. I am legitimately overwhelmed by the amount of stuff on my to-do list, such that it makes me so stressed that I want to that I genuinely want to cry if I think about it for too long. And so Beth and I were talking, and we were saying that if the plumber, when they're fixing the leaky shower, because it's been going on for months, if they also just change if they can change the washer and dryer hoses, which I know I can do, but we were thinking if they can, and it's not that expensive, let's just go for it, because I am genuinely just mentally a little on the empty side. No one wants to touch my exposed wire. Fun way to say, give us your circumcision status. No, I'm just sorry. Sincerest apologies. Sincerest apologies. I cry 4 times a week because I get overwhelmed from constantly having to do stuff around the house. Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie to you. This week I'm already overwhelmed because of the fact that I can't wash my hands without it searing pain in this very, very deep, like, I genuinely scrape the fuck out of my hand. Like, it just hurts so much to wash my hands that I can't do it. So I'm like, I don't want to do any cleaning because I don't want to have to wash my hands. But if I don't do any cleaning, I'll feel terrible inside, you know? Take things piece by piece. You're absolutely right, Tic Tac Tiger. Like, that is how I would do it on like a day-to-day basis, right? Like how I would handle things normally. However, I just think that too many things have inadvertently crashed in, like caved in at the same time that I can't right now, you know? And I totally get it. Like, these are just like good life skills. I don't think anyone's wrong in suggesting that. I really don't. Gloves, Sheep Revolution, you're not wrong. I think gloves could definitely be of some use here. This is not that bad, right? Loon Dex, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Smoke detectors are easier than plumbing. That could also be true. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I suppose we could throw the 7, and maybe if we start feeling a little zuzzy, like this is shaping up to be a 7 pairs hand, we could maybe careen into a 7 pairs. Hello song is a great emote idea. Maybe we just got to get an emote that's me waving, and then we can use that instead of the psychological prison emote to welcome new people. It's definitely a softer way to, you know, get someone into the Apple ecosystem, you know? Okay. But yeah, I think I'm just too overwhelmed right now, okay? I'm just too overwhelmed right now. And yeah, I think the decision making is okay considering that fact. All right, we're 1 tile away from 7 pairs. What I call Riichi, I mean, maybe, right? If we draw into a 7 and I can call Riichi on a 2 and have this like, what? Ooh, you don't say. The batteries last pretty long anyway. That's what I'm hoping for. It takes 6 batteries in the unit, and I'm like, 6 batteries. You gotta have a plan for those. You know what I mean? Okay, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, push. I dare you to push. Call me a Reliant K song from when I was in a Christian rock band in high school. The way I dare you to move. I posted farting research to Discord. Can I tell you something about the farting stuff? So I'm like very, very scared of things getting dirty and like things, you know, going bad and getting infected and stuff. And oh my God, we lost that hand. But everything that I read online about farts is that like, oh my God, we're gonna lose this game. is that if the person doing the crime has clothes on, you're probably fine. Like, you're probably fine. If they don't have clothes on, maybe throw the stuff in the wash, you know? I love having been in a Christian rock band in high school. One of my favorite things to reveal to people who didn't know me then. The Ribbler, isn't that you always get a fun reaction, right? Because that's what I do to people. I was in a Christian rock band in high school. Why? Because someone asked me, I thought it would be cool, and I didn't know how to say no. The perfect storm for joining a band. That is basically it. Dude, we majored in the same thing in college. All right, this is a 7 pairs hand. This is absolutely a 7 pairs hand, and it's shaping up to be pretty zuztastic if I do say so myself. I went into IT. Talk about a stable career. Like, I understand there's probably like pros and cons to it. For sure, right? I guess I'll keep it. But I actually in college, I worked in the IT department as part of like a, I mean, it wasn't really a work study thing. It was just a just like a part-time job, and I was like happy to have the extra income, right? So mostly what we would do in the IT department is like a professor would come in and they would be like, can you turn this DVD into an MP4 so I can upload it online for everyone? And I swear to you, that was 80% of my job, is just converting DVDs to MP4s and putting them online. That's literally it. And I got paid like $12 an hour to do that. Honestly, I'd take that gig again in a heartbeat, right? But then one time, this professor came in and wanted something a little bit ridiculous. They were like, hey, I have a folder, like a USB drive, and a folder full of photos, right? Full of JPEGs. I need you to put them all into Word documents and then just save them with the same name as the photo. And I was like, oh, so you're like Jigsaw. Like, I don't know what you're planning to do with all these photos, but like it certainly cannot be good. Like you're planning something, like you've lost your mind. There's no way that this is actually useful. So the most impressive thing that I did during my time as an IT consultant in college was, we gotta keep that, unfortunately. Oh Lord. Okay. I mean, this is bad. Either we're waiting on a 5 or a south wind. That doesn't seem very good, dude. Was I wrote a script. So people who don't know what a script is like what these Hollywood elites are reading. No, a script is when you just write some instructions for the computer and it'll just do it repeatedly. So I wrote a script for the computer to just, you know, copy the JPEG into the Word document. I did a lot of alt tabbing. I had to make the program like wait a little bit, because when you alt tab, you can't just immediately copy something. You have to wait a little bit. Anyway, I'm kind of a computer whiz, if I don't say so myself. Kind of cool. But it was definitely my like work smarter, not harder. And definitely as I was trying to get it working, I crashed my like workstation several times. Kid would just go brrr, and I didn't know how to stop it, you know? I didn't know how to stop it at all. My college internship putting captions on pictures of old people acting out fun activities. That's honestly kind of base too. That's kind of nice. You sung Zuckerberg over here? Did I adequately copy and paste your condescending JPEGs? Because we're men of JPEGs. We don't start a knife fight in the Crimson. I love that movie, dude. Beth and I will just quote lines from The Social Network at each other all day. That's a perfect day. I love The Social Network. They hired me for web development, but it was pretty fun. Yeah, you never know where life takes you, right? Sometimes things just take a weird turn. All right, we had the easiest. We've been in Tenpai since like this discard, and we didn't draw a single copy of any of our tiles until just now, like or even up until this point. And now I'm like, we got, oh, I mean, it's Suji here. I'm gonna go for it just to get into Tenpai. It's Suji here. I think it's worth the risk. Maybe someone's gonna discard it thinking that, you know, no way everyone has it. Suji to the 5, let's go. Sebastian the Crab, a little under the river action. Okay, you're playing safe like a coward. Fair enough. Left Lord had a full flush? Are you kidding me? In this economy? All right, it's still anyone's game. I think that we can genuinely get first place. We can genuinely do it. I'm not joking. It's for real possible. Windows Control C will stop it. Look, I hate to bring this up, but where were you when I was in college? I had no idea. It would just crash the computer sometimes. And I had to like, I think I ended up figuring out how to tell it to stop, or I would just have it run a certain amount of times and then stop. Tough beans, you know? So this is, I'm also gonna make some enemies by saying what I'm about to say, okay? What if when Tears of the Kingdom released, we just played Breath of the Wild again? Now, obviously that is a bad idea. Obviously that is a terrible idea. I'm not going to do that. I'm obviously not gonna do that, right? But I was thinking about it. And I was like, why am I ever buying a new game ever? Because I think about Breath of the Wild and how much game is in that game and how much I've actually experienced of it. I think I've experienced about 30% of Breath of the Wild. And then I just like stopped because I was like, well, I beat Ganon. I'm done, you know? I don't need to have a house in Terrytown with like a wife and kids, you know? Or the other things that people do. Okay, so you have a scary half flush or full flush. Good, good, wonderful. Professor Oak from Pokemon voice, wonderful. And I was like, you know what? I don't need to buy new games. I can just go back and play the games that I have. Why don't I do that? I'm taking 5/12 off of work. Let's go. Honestly, like a great reason just to enjoy a game. Like that's like the positives of adulthood, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna take a day off because the franchise that I care about just released a game that I care about. Yes, of course. I just started trying to play Mahjong Soul and the easy AI keeps slurping up my points. Yukiona, you gotta have faith. You gotta have faith. The easy AI, it's like a oxymoron. It doesn't make things easy, you know? The easy AI knows how to go for Yakumans or has the capacity to go for Yakumans. It gets the best of us. Please! It passed. It actually passed. Okay. This was probably a bad idea. This is probably a bad idea because if we draw honor tiles or bamboo tiles, we have to discard them. However, like how much time do we have left in this game to really make an impact? You know, a little bit of a Genshin impact. Okay, that's awful. That's genuinely awful. Drop a bamboo tile. Okay, this is still okay. R Goldie, you were on a jog. Hopefully you didn't fall. Oh boy, I. They were on a 369 weight at least. Oh my, unbelievable, unbelievable. I think they were going for a full flush. All right, we are in the dealer seat. Either we have the biggest run back of all time, the biggest winning streak of all time, or we probably lose this one. But this hand, what a hand to start with. What a hand to start with. This hand can actually go in. Okay. Sure, a little pawn never killed nobody. And now we're one tile away from Tenpai, right? Pawn a 6 or a 7 of bamboo when we can get there. Would love to chi up a 2 of circles as well. That's probably better for us. We're not using the 9, so let's just toss it right now. Yeah, not paying the dealer penalty feels great there. Beth was telling me that a lot of games... Oh, if you're a gamer, and I don't mean politically, I just mean like if you like playing games in chat, you should try to check out the games that are on sale right now because Hades is on sale. Everything from that studio is on sale. Slay the Spire is on sale. There's a lot of stuff that's just randomly on sale this week in the Twitch store and what have you. I've been a bad boy and I need to be punished, okay? I've been a bad boy and I need to be punished. Why? Because I'm getting too greedy. I'm getting just way too effing greedy with this. Like, why, you son? Just take the... If I see a 2 of circles come out, I'm going to be so effing mad. It's unbelievable. I don't think there's a platform that I own that does not have the Slay the Spire on it. I think Beth is gonna buy Slay the Spire. She was talking about it and I was like, Beth, it's so good. It's like the most playable game of all time. It's great to take on flights. It's so fun to just keep running it back, you know? Lunadex, thank you for the prime. That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you, thank you. The greediest tenpai in the world. The worst tenpai in the world. Payout third place. 25%, very respectable spread on the channel points betting tonight. Don't look at my elo, dude. I'm gonna grind off stream, okay? I'm probably not gonna grind on stream, but dude, our busting rate is still really good, okay? It's still really good. I remember the day that I played Slay the Spire for the first time. I didn't sleep that night. Let's go. Hang on, I'm gonna get an Arizona iced tea. And again, I know it replayed, but Lunadex, thank you genuinely for the prime. I'll be right back. Bread Bowl, have a nice night. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a relaxing time. All right, I want to go off about something as we run back the Channel Points Casino / prediction. And I promise you we're getting first this time. I actually promise you we're getting first. Okay, this is the Arizona iced tea that we got, right? Green tea with ginseng and honey, 100% natural. Although I think they're not, you know, there's an asterisk in there somewhere, right? I thought that like when you think of Arizona iced tea, you think of it coming in a tin can. Excuse me, you think of it arriving in a tin can or like in that dark plastic bottle. But this, I don't know if you can see it. It reminds me of like the Donkey Kong barrels. It's got a little texture to it as well. It's very strange. It's very strange. Question for the class. Do you consider 37 mid or late 30s? I consider that mid 30s. Aluminum or bust? Exactly. Okay, we got a real gamer in our midst right now. We got a Akagi avatar. You know they're serious if they've got the Akagi avatar. This hand is just very much okay, unfortunately. You know what? I have no idea what we're gonna play this. I have no idea what we're gonna play this Wednesday, but I think we're gonna. I mean, Yakuza is a definite possibility. There's like that pizza game, you know what I mean? I mean, not the pizza game. There's like a game that's like, I saw Northern Lion playing it. It's like a Nancy Drew puzzles, but you're making smoothies. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Or am I just having like a delusion moment? Papa's Freezeria. Papa's Freezeria also looks pretty good. It's like an ad on the side of a website. Like that game does not look real, and yet it is a full game. Betrayal at Club Low would also be very, very fun. The thing about that is like I took a look at it after it was suggested in the Discord, and it's just a lot. It seems like a lot of reading, and I don't know about you, but Mahjong players can't read. No, I like making my quippy little jokes, you know what I mean? And sometimes if there's a lot of reading, your boy doesn't necessarily have the opportunity to do so. Okay, I don't know what this hand is gonna be, but it's gonna be something. Okay, Crossword calls the Riichi. We're definitely gonna fold. This hand is not very valuable, and I'm actually gonna play well this time. So we're gonna do a little bit of folding here. We can also still get into Tenpai for a, never mind, for an all-sim. Oh my. So also this character is from the anime Saki, and oh my goodness gracious, oh unbelievable. And her whole shtick is that one eye is closed the whole time, but when she's really serious, she can activate her superpower and open that eye, and then she gets really good at Mahjong. I wish I was kidding, and I wish I could tell you that I don't absolutely fucking love it. I love that about that character. That Beekeeper game looks fun. I'm not even real. It was genuinely very fun, but I don't know if it's a good stream game because I just like, that is a game that I want to play in the dark by myself and not have a single expression on my face, because it genuinely takes a lot of focus to be like, okay, then I'm crafting, then I'm doing this, and then I'm making my bees breed, etc., etc. Kenichi, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Her closed eye drives me nuts. I understand that. I also understand. It's just like, it's very weird for that to be the static image. I wish it was animated. The only thing I remember about Saki is the one character who loves tacos. It's a well-written show. No, I think Saki is a very okay show, but there is one moment in the first season that always makes me cry. It's episode 25. It genuinely always makes me cry. Can I tell you about it? It's this character, and she's like, other people always make fun of me for being annoying, but the reason that I'm annoying is because I'm trying to take the heat off of my best friend who I care about a lot. Like, I don't want them to say anything about her. And then And then in a very important game, she's like, you know what? People have always called me annoying. Let me show you how annoying I can be. And it's a very dramatic series of events because she starts playing, and even though she has a winning hand, she keeps throwing away winning hands for a bigger hand. And it makes me cry every single time. Whenever the message is like, don't give up, I genuinely want to sob. Because I think in a really cynical world, or I think if you're creative at all, you're probably also like a little depressed. And so I'm not saying that as a prerequisite either. I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of people in the middle of that Venn diagram, right? Also, what is this hand? This hand is just such garbo. I can't even believe it. Oh my goodness. Someone call Riichi so I can fold, please. Okay, close enough, honestly. Oh, yuck. But I think it genuinely takes a lot of courage to be like, don't give up. You know what I mean? Especially when you're in like a depressed head state. Probably my favorite scene from the anime. It's so good. They really went hard in that episode. I think you should try West of Loathing. West of Loathing is a great idea. So I know that that's a game. I just, like, for some reason, it's never crossed my mind to play it on stream. I think West of Loathing, I think the art style might not be the most watchable. You know what I mean? I think people might, you know, recoil a little bit at the art style. And I don't know what we're doing with this hand, by the way. I genuinely don't. But I think it could be fun. And yeah, I want to play the beekeeping game with my hood up. No one's perceiving me. Absolutely no one is perceiving me. And that's how I want to do it. Okay, we are somehow in Tenpai for the 5 of circles. We did not con the white dragon because our hand was, how you say, in effing shambles. Just absolutely unsalvageable. I don't think we can even pivot this hand that much, right? Like, we need to win off of a 5. And we probably need to sumo it because no one's going to drop a 5 late into the game when it's so close to the Dora. Kingdom of Hearts. I've heard good things about that game. I think, I can't necessarily cheat that. You know what we should try on stream? A Kingdom Hearts 1, level 1 only, critical mode run. I think I could do it, right? I think I could do it. The joke there is that we've tried that on stream before, and it was so hard that I had to give up. But I almost reached the end, okay? I did all the hard fights. Riku and Hollow Bastion, I overcame that event, okay? I rose above. But that room where you just have to fight 5 waves of the hardest Heartless you've ever seen, not fair. Genuinely not fair. I still blame Goofy. Oh! What is this? Everyone and their parents were in Tenpai? What the heck? Some people were definitely in Furten or did not have a Yaku. That's okay. We get to stay as the dealer, which is pretty hype. This is East too? Why do I feel like I've been playing this game for 3 hours? Over arrived. True, true. Very true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are our 5 shapes, kinda. We can use the Southwind as our pair and go for a little Riichi Pinfu action if we wanted to. We can also use that as our pair and go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this 1, 2. I don't know if that's smart or whatever. Maybe we should have gotten rid of the 7, but I think this is an okay shape for our hand. Even though our mentor Dana Chiba would probably recoil a little bit at the thought of keeping you know, three pairs in a closed hand. So for those who don't know, and oh my god, we're in the dealer seat. Please, I'm begging you, don't sumo. Please don't sumo. And we're one away from a 7 pairs Tenpai. I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. For those of you who don't know, who might enjoy classical music or piano music in general, so Kingdom Hearts has like a great soundtrack, and they do this thing where no way, okay. They do this thing where they also release piano collections albums, and they're really, really... Am I the only one that's heard about this? Like, please tell me other people have heard about this. One in chat if you know what I'm talking about. It's so good. It's really fun to play on piano. Oh, thank God. Thank goodness. And I've been playing this one song in my spare time. I've literally just been practicing piano in my spare time because I don't know. I don't got a lot of hobbies, and it's fun to feel like you're getting better at something. I've been playing. I don't know. It's all written in English, but one of them is written in French. It's called Musique pour la tristesse de Xion, and it's like music for the sadness of Xion, the character. And it's so good, dude. It's like a anyway, it's just good. If you're a fan of music and a fan of Kingdom Hearts, you should definitely check that out. It's good studying music. Although some of the songs get very hype indeed. A little medley of conflict. Ooh. A little Allegro Vivace finale working together. A little wum 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 wum. It's really good. It's really good. Naminé's theme, don't even get me started on Naminé's theme. That moment where they like the piano's going da 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 da. It's so good. Do we have anything else that's safe? So we could chi this. I think I'm gonna do it. I know we could get in Tenpai here, but I think we do this and try to get into a safer Tenpai if possible. I'm scared that they're somehow waiting on the Two of Circles. They weren't, but they could have been. The Zelda piano books are great too. Okay, for some reason I have never heard of this, but I also wasn't Zelda pilled when I was younger. So I didn't play a lot of Zelda. Breath of the Wild was genuinely my first Zelda game. Isn't that nuts? I didn't play Twilight Princess or nothing. Is she winking? But earlier I explained how in the anime Saki, she has a superpower located in her right eye that she only opens when it's very, very serious in the game. Breath of my wife. There's one inspired by Rachmaninoff. What I think it is, it's the first Kingdom Hearts piano collections, and it's concert paraphrase on Dearly Beloved. I learned that one in high school a little bit. It's so good. It's so good. And it's got the rolling arpeggios like in Rachmaninoff's Piano Concerto No. 2. Catch me at the club throwing my ass back to that song. It's undeniably good. Twilight Princess, thank you for making me feel old. Nah, dude, I grew up with like Double Dash and stuff. So what was the one on the Wind Waker, right? Wind Waker is definitely more recent. We're folding, by the way. We have to fold here. What game were you saying was like Hades and really good? Casual Butter, that is a great question. I don't know. Did I compare a game to Hades? I think I might have, Slay the Spire? But that's, the games are very, I might have misspoke earlier. The games are not very similar, but they're both on sale and they're both amazing. Slay the Spire, if you're into like deck building games or roguelites at all, like I'm not even scared of hyping it up too much. It's like a slam dunk. It's so good. Hades nuts. Damn it. Okay. Crossroad goes for the Riichi. Okay, I see. You're calling Riichi on the Dora because you think you've got it all figured out. When I did this, I got double Rond into the Shadow Realm. How dare you? How dare you? Link's Awakening was one of my OG. Dude, Link's Awakening is also very, very good. I have it on the Switch, but like I got stuck. Like I'm a step sibling in a washing machine. I got stuck and I just straight up don't know what to do. And so I just put it away. I should revisit that one too, because that's like a $40 MSRP that I just straight up don't play. Gas Station Simulator is similar to is similar to Hades. I mean, the haters will be haters, but I think Gas Station Simulator is genuinely good. It's not a game that I think anyone should play for that long. Ringing endorsement. It's not a game that I think anyone should play for that long, but it's like got some novelty to it, you know? Link's Sexual Awakening. For me, that was the Gerudo Valley arc. Holy moly. Link's Awakening is 60. What do we mean by that? 60 years old? It's sick. I paid $60 for that game. No, oh Christ. Okay, now we got to go back and play it. Not because we want to, but because we need to get our money's worth. Okay, I paid like, I don't know, 5 meals for that shit. We gotta go back in there and make sure it's worthwhile. 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6 is kind of the situation we're in right now. I don't know if we're gonna win this hand, but we're gonna go for it. But yeah, I know earlier this year, I said that this was the year that I'm gonna start dressing more androgynously. I still think that that's true. Here's the thing about, very earnestly trying to do Twitch and trying not to depend on my friends or my family at all, mostly my family, is that I haven't bought clothes in 3 years, except for like undershirts and stuff. So once I make it big, and trust me, I promise you, I genuinely believe in myself. I genuinely do. I got a lot of confidence now. Once I do, Harry Styles is gonna look like a Republican by the time I'm done with my outfit. Okay. When I was a child, I was afraid of the Deku tree. The Deku tree is genuinely scary, even as an adult. Something about anthropomorphized trees, yeah, S is scary, dude. Like something about like trees or anything that just has a lot of lines to it. Do you know what I mean? Like something about lines is very, very scary. And I'm not talking about being like a forgetful actor. I mean like, no, just like a lot of like to it. I think that's why Junji Ito is so scary. He puts a lot of lines into his work. Gotta get the $60 Mega Man Battle Network to get 10 games. Oh my God, that's an actual thing though. Like I love Mega Man Battle Network more than I like most of my interpersonal relationships and is it out? If it's out, then I genuinely need to go play it. And if it's something that we can kind of swing to do on stream, then maybe we play it on stream. It's out. No, dude, no. Oh, we gotta play Mega Man now. Oh no. All right, fine, we're gonna play Mega Man, but I gotta test it out to see if it's just nostalgia bait for me or if it's like actually a good stream game. Also folding, by the way, throwing the 1 because all the 2s are gone, right? And what else is gonna be safe here? 4 of circles is not necessarily safe, but a 5 of characters, I'll absolutely fold with that. Maybe I should have been a little bit more discerning, but it doesn't matter. They were waiting on the West Wind and a 9? Level 1 Mega Man Battle Network. That's like hard, right? Like, what we could do, there must be some challenges in Mega Man Battle Network, right? Like no editing your folder or using sub folders only. That's right. I genuinely played a lot of Mega Man, okay? A game where you can exist online? Hell yeah, brother. Sign me up. Time to jack in. Yeah, that's very funny. I can't help it. It's still very funny to think about the words jack in. Because you're gonna jack in public? Really? That's just very funny to think about. Are there DOM folders? Well, to every subfolder, there is a DOM folder. Sometimes the ratios are a little, not necessarily 1-to-1. In those situations, you got to talk about it beforehand. Okay, good. Awesome. The easiest. Oh, great. Awesome. Oh, that's so cool. Y'all are playing Riichi Mahjong. I'm actually only here to jack in right now. Oh, wonderful. Oh, so cool. Oh, no. I'll just be over here in case anyone needs me. Yeah, no problem. No sweat. You sung Why Is That Funny? Because jackin' kind of alludes to jacking off. And I think that is utterly delightful. I liked 1 and 2 a lot. I played 3 and 4 and I think a little bit of 6, you know? And I very much like that. Excuse me, better in than out. That's so true. Jack in and out burger. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying stuff. All right, go ahead. Eat my lunch. Eat my lunch. I think I really liked 4 and 5. 4 was pretty cool because you got to be, 4, you really got to experience the edginess of the internet, right? Like, oh, it's dark Mega Man. Hell yeah, where Mega Man's going through a Shadow the Hedgehog phase. Let's go. What does jacking off mean? Oh, shit. It's when life gets a little too challenging. And We gotta just, oh, look at this. Whoa, Tudora, interesting. All right, we're aiming for second place now. While you were jacking in, I was studying the blade. Dude, she didn't even need to open her eye for this game. We just got absolutely shellacked this round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kinda, but like this is probably our pair. What's up everyone's opinion on chips and sandwiches? Tic Tac Tiger, thank you for asking. Can I tell you the truth? The dark truth behind this question? I love the idea of chips in sandwiches. I've never been brave enough to try. I've never been brave enough to try. You know what I mean? Like it's never been the right opportunity for me. Like, cause I've never bought a sandwich where chips were just like given to you, but I love the idea of maybe eating one. You know what I mean? Just like eating one. Wawa has new spicy pickle chips that are meant to go on sandwiches. I'm moving to Philadelphia because that sounds absolutely wonderful. Are you kidding me? Holy moly. Holy moly. Chips and quesadillas? Stop. You're gonna make me so hungry. It's good. Everyone should do it. Also, it adds a little bit of texture, right? Like well, we were eating just like the rotisserie chicken and egg, kind of like a salad, right? You know, and then you just put that on a sandwich. Well, I didn't really have any vegetables. This is like 100% on me. I didn't have an onion around, but Beth was saying like, yeah, next time we do this, we should get a little onion in here for some texture, or like lettuce. You know, I didn't have lettuce around, so a little leafy greens wouldn't necessarily hurt. And sometimes, like, just for a sandwich, you gotta get a good texture. That's really it, you know? Jalapeno chips are a massive dub. Jalapeno chips are genuinely very good. But like, you're a much stronger person than I if you can sit down to just eat jalapeno chips. You better have a tall glass of water next to you. Otherwise, I don't understand how you're withstanding that searing pain. You know what I mean? Crushed chips on mac and cheese. Okay, we know that, not to reverse parasocial, but Butts Channels is actually like a really talented chef. So we got approval from an actual chef to put chips on mac and cheese. It's over. You gave us the keys to the kingdom. Colombian hot dogs? Oh no. Oh no. I mean, I gotta go look this up, but I don't want to be on my phone because I don't like looking disinterested on stream. Okay, was this one discarded before or after they called Riichi? It was their third tile, so I discarded this, then they discarded this, then they discarded this. So that one was after they called Riichi, right? No one's punned or cheat or anything. I guess I'll throw this first, but I'm pretty sure this is safe. All the threes are gone. Yeah, they can't have a 2-3. Let's go. Tuna salad and salt and vinegar chip. Oh my god, that sounds so good. This is almost a Yakuman, which is very, very funny to me. Can we get away with throwing the 4 of characters? Absolutely not, right? How many threes are gone? 1, 2, 3. We can't, right? Because they could have a 5, 6. No 5s and no 6s are out. I can't throw this 4. I actually can't throw this 4. What else can we throw? Probably this 6. It's inside Suji to this 3 and the 9. Unfortunately, that's our best bet right now. You're gonna give me a... No, absolutely not. We do not call Riichi there. Absolutely not. We get into Tenpai for sure. Pat, thank you for the raid. I don't know if I'm... Okay, we'll have to do another game after this because of the raid, but thank you. I hope you had a great stream. Colombian hot dogs sound delightful. Tell me there's not just potato chips in there, though. Oh, there goes our dealer seat, dude. The Legend of Zelda. We were just talking about The Legend of Zelda. I was saying how Breath of the Wild was my first Zelda game ever. Not to date myself or anything, you know? But it was a very lovely introduction to the Zelda franchise. If you had to, like, Zelda heads only, please. Like, if you've played all of the Zelda games, if you had to introduce someone to the Zelda series, what would you pick? Because for me, not having known anything, I'm like, just start them off with Breath of the Wild. It's pog rich to a degree that you could not even fathom. It's absolutely wonderful. Wind Waker is cool. Ocarina of Time, I will say, like, also has a je ne sais quoi to it, right? I like the musical motifs in that. You know, you don't get that in every single game. Link to the Past, what? Okay, there's a lot of Zelda games out there. I can't, even in my mind's eye right now, I don't even know what is in Link to the Past. Is it when Link goes shopping at a thrift store? Because he's buying older clothing? Wind Waker, I hardly know her. I would like to play one game of Riichi Mahjong, and I don't know if I'm asking for too much in a game where we're playing Riichi Mahjong. You know what I mean? Link to the Past is on Switch SNES? Holy moly. I mean, that's the past actually there, right? I mean, we gotta go back and play a lot of Legend of Zelda games, but the thing about that on stream is that, like, even sometimes with Nancy Drew, watching someone solve a puzzle is not necessarily the most pleasant experience, okay? Especially when we're working with an English major brain that also wants to be, like, acknowledged as creative because he didn't get that from his parents. You know what I mean? There's a lot working against us. Single tile wait as the dealer. Unbelievable. Okay, they didn't die yet, and we have a chance to steal second place for sure. I love me a Nancy Drew though. We play those every Friday. The Nancy Drew games are good. They definitely stretch the boundaries of the definition of things like game and fun and puzzle. But I don't know if it's Stockholm Syndrome at this point. Nancy Drew is a mainstay. There's nothing we can do about it. Link to the Past showed just how more games can improve and reiterate moving forward. That's honestly very, very cool. I think that, like, are we talking about a remaster specifically, or are we just talking about the original? Because last night I was watching a video essay about, like, how Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl was not a good remake, and I was just nodding along. You know, I just... It's a cognitive trap, right? Or a logical fallacy. But whenever someone makes a video essay about anything, I'm like, huh, yeah, that is good. Yeah. No, I totally agree. Yeah. But I definitely felt pretty burned by the Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl remakes. I didn't think that they were very good at all, you know? I wasn't expecting them to reinvent the wheel or anything. I just wanted a little bit more. Like, the game to me felt a little boring. And I know, like, you can say, like, oh, you sung, like, what did you expect? It was a remake. At the same time, like, you try playing Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire and try to keep your chin closed. You can't. Your jaw is gonna be dropped on the frickin' floor because of how many improvements there are. The remakes were not even as good as Platinum. Are you the author of that video essay? They were saying the same thing. Mugen, thank you for the follow. Thank you. All right, a lot of things get us into Tenpai. We could take a 5 of characters, we could take a 3 or a 6 of bamboo. I would love, I don't know if the game is gonna allow us, but I would love a chance to play some Riichi Mahjong. I also think that we should have discarded the 1 there. It's a little tricky, but we should have kept the 2, 4, 6 shape. Beeve played, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Oh, the Grand Underground, yeah, okay. I spent a lot of time underground. It's called looking up bands you've never heard of on Tumblr, okay? I think that the 9 of characters should be safe enough to discard. We're gonna do a tiny bit of folding. Just a little bit of folding. I was sold on the Nancy Drew Fridays. It's good. It's addictive for sure. It's just something that, like, yep. It's honestly, I don't want to make light of this, but it's just like those games kind of just like spit in your open mouth and you're like, thank you, can I have another? Here's this puzzle where we don't even teach you the premise. Go for it. Oh, you couldn't figure it out? I guess you're just too dumb then. And we're like, thank you so much. Can I have another? Thank you. But yeah, I don't know. I think it caught me at the wrong time because, like, I played Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl right before Legends Arceus came out, and I was like, nope, you don't get to do that, Nintendo. You don't get to hurt me like this and then expect me to play your new game. Like, even the remakes should have some heart in them. I know that I would love Legends Arceus. I'm not gonna do it, and I'm not gonna pronounce it Arceus. Okay, I don't like that. That's just a personal decision of mine, though. I genuinely think that they're waiting on a 6 and a 9 or a 9 of characters. I genuinely think that that's happening. Arceus was sick. I know. I've watched other people play it. I'm like, that looks like a lot of fun. At the same time, I'm like, a lover scorned is very, you know, pissed. What's the line? Hell hath no fury like a lover scorned, except it's me playing Pokemon. That's it. I know it's not it. God damn. All right. Lord! The read of the century, dude. I knew it. Number 5. Who do you think you or I am? The read of the century. All right. We need like a Mangon to get into second. That's what we're aiming for. Oh, it's just the worst starting hand I've ever seen in my life, dude. I don't know if we can get into second with this hand. Maybe. Drawing the 3 was actually pretty... sorry for smacking my lips right into the mic, by the way. But drawing that 3 was very, very helpful there. I've given up on even clenching. Oh, no. The believers are in shambles right now. This is awful, right? Like, we just have nothing. But I kind of want to go for at least a Riichi only hand just to... Ooh! Just to maybe see if we can't slide into second place at the end of the 9th inning, you know? Isn't the argument with most of the Pokemon games that they're fun, but the Pokemon company is rich, so that they should be better? I think that is an absolutely astute argument. Also, Left Lord is going for 13 orphans because they're in last place, and they need to win with something huge here. Either that or like all honors or something. I have no idea. 1 tile away from Tenpai, but none of our Tenpais are that good. I think we should maybe hold out for Riichi Pinfu. I don't know. But like if we Riichi, ooh. So a few tiles can send us into Tenpai here. I don't know if it's right though. Like this is not a great situation here. Roddy, how's it going? Teddy Box. I wish I could take credit for it, but it was the one generous raid of pizza suplex that got us to this point. Just full flush bamboo. I mean, we could at this point, right? Oh, but I don't think we're gonna win from like if first place Riichis, we pray that like second place deals into them, and that's how we slide into second base, you know? What is second base? Is second base kissing? Or is second base a little bit more like, you know, after dark? What do I think that... I'm not going to look at chat for a second. Let me tell you what the bases are. And I'm not going to try to be funny. This is like a genuine attempt. Surely home base is like boinking, right? So first base, I have to assume is kissing. Second base might be like kissing, but maybe you're like... your arms are involved, right? Third base is maybe like someone spraying. But it's not like the thing itself. And then home base is like both people are spraying, and it's you know, that's home base. What is it? Does Yusung know what sex is? Yeah, it's when two people are willing to open 6 Magic the Gathering packs and make 40 card decks so that they can play against one another. Oh. What? First is kissing, second is touching B word. Yeah, but that's so like from a male perspective. There's no way that second base is either touching B word or having a B word touched also in a heteronormative context, right? No way. Oops. Loondex, thank you for the 100 bits. Ainsley, thank you for the follow. We hit an Oradora. Is this enough to slurp up Right Lord's points? Ooh! Sheesh! Oops. Payout second place semi-believers. B word. I don't want to say it, girl Luigi. Thank you for the 100 bits, though. Let's go. One more game, because we had the raid. One more game. The eyes of me winning. The epic highs and lows of Ellie winning channel points. Where will we place the Mahjong? All right, let's get back in there. Surely this will not be an hour-long game, right? Because I gotta go eat dinner. Also, I don't want to spill too much tea, but the neighbors were blocking me into the driveway. But I also know that like they got a baby, right? And what do I have? Oh, my life's so important. I gotta record Riichi Mahjong videos. Like, nah, they got a baby. They can be a little bit, you know, like not worse neighbors, but I understand that their life is probably a little like wacky right now. Very, very stressful, very full. But they were like blocking my car in, so I couldn't exactly leave. So I did text them like, hey, you know, I'm a beta. So what I said was like, hey, hope you're doing well. If you can move the car, that would be great. I think I have to leave by around 6 p.m. PST, so no rush. And thanks for understanding. Very nice neighbor, very beta about it. Absolutely. But I think you got to do that. You know what I mean? Like keeping up good relations with the neighbors, that's first base of developing a community, of having a good time in your neighborhood. That's first base. Nice text. Dude, I am from Kakegurui. It's a great anime. It's incredibly horny, right? I can't in good conscience recommend Kakegurui to anyone because it's like, oh, you're gonna think I'm extremely weird if you watch the show. Like, yeah, absolutely. 10 out of 10 social interaction. I almost cried. I'm not even joking, Gray. I almost cried because I was like, I hate asking for anything or feeling like I'm even in a little bit of conflict. It's called being a scared baby whose parents fought way too much. I'm just too scared of conflict. I can't do it. Dangerface Lux, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. It's like weird horny. It's a horny in a way that I don't understand. Yeah, they get horny for gambling. Absolutely. But I do think, and I'm not trying to like legitimize this or romanticize this, but like when people are gambling, I think it activates a part of their brain when there's real, when there's like real risk involved, it makes your heart beat fast, and it is a weird, like, you're about to hear me say a word, and I understand how it's gonna sound. There's like an eroticism to it that is like very palpable that I think they touch on in the show. Either that, or they just wanted to make it horny so that they could sell a lot of merchandise, okay? I don't know. That was an amazing hand, by the way. It's very horny, but I've recommended it to regular people and they've loved it. Yo, let's go. All right, none of our honor tiles are really inspiring a lot of joy right now. I watched Food Wars when I had a bad stomach bug. I like that. It's like counterbalancing the universe, right? The universe is just like, oh, you're not gonna enjoy food right now. And then you're like, nope, Food Wars. See what I did there, God? Think you're out foxing me today? Nah, dude. How messed up was it that God asked someone to sacrifice their son? Isn't that like really messed up? Like imagine if I asked someone in chat to, and I know this is a bad comparison, but what I'm saying is, if I asked someone to sacrifice their child, you would not be like, ah, yes, worship increased tenfold. No, you'd be like, we gotta find a new streamer, everyone. Come on, let's go home. You can sacrifice me? Okay, but that's like, Isaac was not like, yes, sacrifice me, Zaddy. Isaac was just like an innocent bystander. Wasn't it just a prank though? This is messed up, but a prank is like, oh, we were planning a surprise birthday party and we didn't tell you. A worse prank, and this is just one person's opinion, is, hey, sacrifice your child because you want to show that you love me, right? You do love me, right? This is a very dangerous discard. For what, Yusung? For what? A Riichi only hand? For what? Was it worth it? Really? Really? It was worth it for you? Really? Good? Isaac was like, unfortunately, I got it. Dude, Isaac needed to stand up for himself. Sure, it's an omnipotent power that he's up against, but Isaac maybe should have been like, hey, does anyone else think that this is a little messed up? Can we get some disciples in a room together and maybe talk, first of all? Yeah, I shouldn't have discarded that tile for reals, but in my defense, Your Honor, I thought it would be Pog to win that hand. Right? I can't wait for the first, I mean, there's been a lot of YouTubers that have gone to trial, right? Mostly promoting crypto schemes. Oishi, why did you pin Oishi virgin? What is that? Do we need to talk about that? Why is that what's pinned right now? Isaac was like, it's binding time. Dude, I loved it when Isaac was like, it's binding time, and then proceeded to bind all over everyone. That was awesome. Okay, everyone open up their hand this time. Someone's gonna win and send someone else to the Shadow Realm. It's not gonna be me, though. It might be me. It actually is gonna be me. Okay, so now we can't really discard a green dragon because we don't want to give them the Yakuman. And of course, I mean, they don't have it. They don't have it. They don't have it. They don't have it. That was the wrong move, but you gotta understand, I've been playing Mahjong for over 2 hours, okay? I am loopy. I am lost in the sauce a little. I'm not liable for any of the bananas moves that I may or may not be employing right now. I can't wait to throw my whole wallet at the Code Geass collab tomorrow. Okay, genuinely, and this is only for people who have seen the anime, okay? I know, not to reverse parasocial, but I know if you're lying. One in chat if you think I would like Code Geass, or if you think it's a good show. 2 in chat if maybe it's like, hey, maybe skip the show and maybe we'll watch something else instead that you might like more. You son going mind goblin? I'm mind gobbling my own nuts right now. I can't think. Wow, very mixed. Okay, very mixed. It is genuinely amazing. What? 2 social commentary is very heavy. What does that mean though? Oh, now I'm curious. But they're also high school students in a student council, right? Literally the most anime premise of them all. 3, it's an entertaining show. It's a good show to a point. Okay, maybe we gotta go check it out. I could, you know, I could check out a little Code Geass. What's the harm? But if you can't get over the proportions, I would understand. Good contender for top 10 anime of all time. That's the thing. Like, if you go on my anime list or something, you are having premarital mark. I was on my anime list compiling the list of shows that I very much want to watch. Code Geass is frequently on there. A lot of like lists include Code Geass. Way more high stakes than student council. Dun 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 dun. We gotta organize a bake sale, and if we don't, the entire world is going to explode. What I call a Riichi on the 9s right now, welcome to the thumbnail. This is Dab. This is the easiest Riichi of my effing life right now. Someone might even deal in with a door if they're feeling zuztastic. The teen boy is fighting a world empire from within. Yo! Kind of like me, I'm not gonna lie. Mentally, I'm still stuck in my teenage years. I don't know. I always called it Code Geass. That's the thing, Salami Superstar. I was calling it Code Geass, and because I was making a joke that it's like, of course it's not Code Geass, but then people were like, no, it's closer to Code Geass than it is to Code Geass. While you were having a premarital mark, I was trailing and failing to have premarital mark. Trailing and failing is very, very funny. Oh my goodness. What a phrase. Geass, pronounced like biatch. Okay, that's very good. It's very good. Please, a single 9 of bamboo. How hard, whose leg do I have to covet in this economy to get a 9 of bamboo discarded? Oh my, and we haven't even set any inadvertent Suji traps. What is this? What is this? Oh! Literally unstoppable today. Actually unstoppable, especially as the dealer. I'm laser focused on Age of Empires. Okay, I have a question. I want to know if this was a universal experience or not. When I was younger, when you're like 10 to 11 years old and you play the first Age of Empires that you get access to, you don't understand how to play Age of Empires, right? It's like a dense game to try to get into, right? One in chat if you've done the same. When I was younger and I had access to Age of Empires, what I would do is I would go in the game, type Big Daddy in the chat, and I know that sounds funny, but it's legitimately a cheat code, and you get a Lamborghini in the game that just destroys everything. One in chat if you've done the same, two if you've not done the same. I just use cheats all day. Exactly. I guess it's why I don't have a lot of patience for things, right? Why can't I just Big Daddy this? I want a Big Daddy. I was present when a friend did. Then honestly, by association, we're all guilty of the same crimes. Oishi, a moderator. Everyone type Big Daddy in the chat right now. What did I do? What did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs? I guess we're keeping this, but what are we discarding? Probably the, oh, you know what? I just should have discarded the Vivian Westwinds and try to go for all simples, right? Okay, everyone's typing in Big Daddy, so I guess I have to do it. Look, I don't remember how it sounded, but that was my best approximation of what the Big Daddy... I sounded like a cow. I just mooed into the microphone. But that's my best approximation for how the Big Daddy sounded. What a game, Age of Empires, though. I think it's genuinely a good game. I never got into the RTS lifestyle, right? Is that what it's called? The RTS lifestyle. I never played Age of Empires or like StarCraft or anything, but it seems like a very, very fun game. I don't like games, though, that you have to do things in real time. Yeah, real-time strategy, right? I don't like that just because, like, you know, it's way too stressful. You know what I mean? It's just too stressful. Give me turn-based combat, Final Fantasy X. Let me hear Titus say live and let live a million times instead of you gotta get all your units to this location or otherwise this ship is gonna plunder your resources. That's too stressful for me. Like I got homework to do, you know? I'm too dumb and slow. Me too, dude. I can't do it. I want to do it because it's cool when you watch a StarCraft pro, like their APM is just like 3 million. And you're like, how did you do that? We have to fold here, unfortunately. We have to do a little bit of folding just because our hand is not very valuable. This is actually just an all simples hand, and unfortunately we have to fold. I mean, unfortunately for us, maybe this was a situation. Oh my God. You know what? If I posted this in our Discord linked below, I think some people like Mahjong Lords would say, I think you should push because it's not like you have many other safe tiles after this. So you should just kind of like full send it and see what happens. How did I know that that was going to pass? I feel like a lot of 6s and 4s and stuff just have been discarded. So I was like, you know what? I think my safest tile right now is legitimately the 5 of characters. Call me Nora Jones the way I don't know why that was the case. I dream of going pro in Blitzball. Dude, that's the thing about Final Fantasy X. Blitzball is just supposed to be a mini game in it. You know, it's kind of like how Riichi Mahjong is just a mini game in Yakuza. But when I was a kid, because each game of Blitzball takes 10 minutes, I was so hyped on that game, that mini game. I was so addicted. It's like Gwent, right? It's so good that I was like, I have 30 minutes right now. It means if I'm fast, I can jam in 3 games of Blitzball. I loved it so much. I don't know what to discard. I genuinely don't know what to do. This is going to deal in, isn't it? Mods disable clips. We're still in first. Don't even sweat it. We just gave him one one win to give them a little bit of false hope, okay? We're still in first. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Kana, I definitely missed that. I was too busy talking about Blitzball. I wish I had seen the 7 of circles being safe. I would have definitely done that if I had known. Was it Suji, or was it something that they discarded that got cheated up that I just missed? Bad news, you sang. I missed the bet this game. Ay. So now it's meaningless, right? I like redistributing the points away from the Omega doubters, but now it's like, you know, what's the point? The Omega doubters aren't even in the studio. They discarded it and it's in the pile. Oh my god. Ay. That's like half my Yakuza playtime. We gotta go check out Yakuza. Can I ask something? And this is very, very serious. Is there anything socially objectionable to I played Yakuza 0 and Yakuza Kiwame 1. If I play Yakuza Kiwame 2, is there anything weird? Like, content warning, domestic violence, but there's a scene in Yakuza 1 Kiwame where I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, I actually didn't feel comfortable showing this, not having given any warning whatsoever. Like, is there anything like that in the other Yakuza games? No, right? Surely they got their head out of their butts and realized what kind of modern age they're developing a game for. Is there a VHS pornography store? That's the thing. I'm actually okay with the VHS pornography store. In fact, I think it's kind of progressive that that's in the game. Yeah, I just don't want to, you know, anything bad. I've heard some of the stuff got taken out in the remakes. Honestly, I think that's a good sign. So I'll look at the like, you know how you can go online and search up like, does the Mario movie have any ass in it? And just because you don't want your kids to get scandalized. No, the Mario movie does not have any ass in it. And you're like, oh, awesome. You guys can go and watch the Mario movie now. Doesn't have any ass in it. I think I got to go on those websites, those forums, and just see if there's anything bad about Kiwame 2. And then we got to play it. Because it's like nice to feet you is an undeniably banging thing to say in order to start a fight. That's the door! I've been playing Mahjong for too long. I also recorded 2 videos today. I genuinely apologize, okay? Not the best play of all time. Not the best play. But it is the play that we're getting. Oh my god. Yakuza 7 is pretty woke. I can't wait to get to Yakuza 7 then. That sounds dope as hell. It's just Kiryu going back and apologizing to a bunch of people. God, I would love that. All right. We got a fold here, right? Ape key. All my ape keys gone. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. We got a fold. We play this hand awfully. We genuinely play this hand terribly. I don't think we're going to get into Tenpai. Oh. No. Absolutely not. You will not catch me discarding the Dora after someone is called Riichi, okay? How many 3s are visible? They could still have a 3-4. It's definitely still possible. How many 8s are gone? 3 8s, so they could still have a 7-8. I'm a scared baby right now. Want to know what a scared baby looks like? Wham. It's this. And want to know what a scared proud baby looks like? Wham. It's also this. I guess we throw this. There's a lot of 7s and 8s on the board right now. Not like a proud baby, not a proud boy, okay? No one was saying that, but I just wanted to make sure that I was being heard correctly. Charity, have a nice night. Thank you for stopping by. I got here at the end of the stream. Live Serial was up. I hope we're winning or not winning, whatever way chat needs the prediction to go. They were waiting on the 3 of characters, so we could have thrown the Dora. Wow. Very weird. We've been we haven't exactly been doing super hot, but if we're looking at the y equals mx plus b, it's not necessarily negative, right? We've been getting hands like this a lot. They're not great hands, but maybe with a little elbow grease, they can become great. It's tough. Oh yeah, also if anyone wants to stick around, by the way, you can, okay, a crosslord is definitely an impatient gamer. We've all been there. We've all been there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 shapes, but some of our shapes are just god awful that I genuinely don't want to pawn the first green dragon. Maybe the second green dragon, sure, but I don't want to pawn the first one. I also want to play defensively here. No, that's probably going to be our pair at the end. But anyway, exclamation mark YouTube if you want new YouTube videos every day. I don't know if you've heard of a little lad called Northern Lion, but I'm trying to do the Northern Lion method by releasing a new Mahjong video every day, you know? It's my Binding of Isaac. I'm more of an outpatient gamer myself. You got insurance? Dude, you're gonna hate this. We don't push this hand. We genuinely don't. I know we could have pawned. Left Lord's got a better hand than me, and so does Right Lord. Nope, we're not doing it. This hand maybe becomes something, but maybe it doesn't. You know what I mean? Like, this hand is like so bad. I really enjoy watching the daily YouTube drops while I'm working. Okay, that is, I thought you were gonna hit me with a ligma at the end or something, but that is genuinely just a very kind thing to say. Thank you so much. Thank you. Sometimes, too, like the YouTube comments genuinely make me laugh out loud, which is very scary to admit. Because I'm like, I don't like knowing that I'm not the funniest person here. Stop making better song parodies than me than when I'm bringing to the top of every video. I guess we can throw the 9. It's a little scary because they could have a triplet or something. What's a ligma? It's a cruel joke that people say to one another. Okay. It's kind of like a matter baby. Does anybody what do people think about that? It's kind of like a matter baby. Please. It's kind of like a matter baby. Oh, Real Chatter 69 just said, "What's a matter, baby?" Nothing much. How about you? Isn't that good? So that one's like better than ligma in my opinion because it's less hurtful. You know what I mean? Ligma nuts or whatever. Come on, that's just uncalled for. I don't want to lig anyone's nuts. Like that's that's like something that you should discuss with your partner before you do. Right Lord takes it. Very scary, right? Is it like a mind goblin? I don't want to mind goblin. I mean, I do mind gobbling anyone else's nuts right now. Classic George Carlin stuff. Remember when George Carlin got on stage and he was like, does anybody here have a mind goblin? And people were like, what's that? And he's like, mind goblin these nuts, and people erupted in cheers. All right, they did a recount on that last one. I think we're okay with that. 1, 2. What is going on? That last hand I was actually okay with. Someone do it again. Someone please do it again. This hand I'm not okay with. Oh my, that last hand was so good and I didn't even get to play the game. I didn't even get to play the game. That George Carlin, Albert Einstein. Lightspeed Sloth, I'm so delirious at this point that I'm like, yeah, that makes perfect sense to me right now. And that's the barometer to know that, oh no, we are off the rails. We are off the rails right now. Oh. Okay, we got a weird shape building up in our circle suit. 1, 2, 3, 4. You should probably call a doctor if your circle suit ends up looking like this for longer than 4 hours. One in chat, if you think that if your lasted for more than 4 hours without using a illicit substance, you know what I mean? I don't mean to be weird about it, and I'm just gonna say some stuff that I'm probably gonna arrive to regret. Like, when you're a teenager, your hormones are just pogging out of this world, right? And in that sense, like, it could be conceivable that someone lasts more than 4 hours, right? You sung his canceled party. Look, I'm just trying to say things that no one else is brave enough to say. Someone, I don't know. I'm pretty sure evolutionarily, Like, are you okay? I think evolutionarily, oh God, I'm off the deep end. But like, it would benefit you to be for more than 4 hours, because then you're like, oh, like if we're talking about passing on your genes, like we're doing Punnett squares, like, no, it's beneficial for you to for longer than 4 hours. You want to call a doctor after that? No, call Charles Darwin. You're an evolutionary marvel. I don't think that's ever happened to me. Oh yeah, I was just joking. I wasn't being really serious or anything. Like, that's not my idea of what science is. I was just like joking. Blink twice if someone is making you say this. Oh, what? The truth? The Panopticon doesn't want you to know that it's okay to for longer than 4 hours. No, it's probably not. You should like actually see a doctor if that's the case. But probably not like a super sexy doctor, right? I don't know. This stream is sponsored by Blue Chew. Dude, I watched a Vice documentary about like men taking ED medication even when they don't have ED because they're insecure about how they'll perform in bed, which is very valid. Don't get me wrong. But, and they want to be able to, their words, not mine, F like a porn star and to like impress their date instead of just talking. You know what I mean? And it was a really good documentary because they brought in an ex of his or maybe his partner or something. And he was like, so you wouldn't have cared if if something had went wrong. She's like, nah, it would have been totally fine. If I'm the protagonist, show me. That would have been cool if it worked, though. So it's just like, fragile masculinity is genuinely the biggest trap in the world. It makes nobody happy. People are out of here insecure. They're taking Blue Chew just to go to the bar. You know what I mean? If I'm not horned up, then it's gonna be bad. Nah, it's fine. Just like communicate. Hey, I'm really nervous about X, Y, and Z. Oh, that's fine. No, I would like to think that like if you are meeting someone and you're having like the first intimate encounter, I gotta think that the chances of it going well, like perfectly on the first try, has gotta be like less than 2%, right? If you took a census data of like, hey, all the partners that you've ever had, the first time that you like, was it amazing? No, you'd get hilariously low results. It's been South 2 for hours now. Oh my God, there's 5 repeat. It's a 5 repeat counter. Holy moly. Mahjong Twitter roasting your ass in the quote retweets for that con. Dude, pros alone, I'm not even joking. I would love it if I got roasted by Mahjong Twitter. That's the thing right now, is I'm trying to make Mahjong Twitter happen in the first place. Not enough people are playing this incredibly good game. I don't know what we're doing here, if I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm pretty sure we're about to give Right Lord an easy half flush. That doesn't feel that good. If your South 2 round lasts for more than 20 minutes, you should definitely call a doctor. And we are fast approaching that territory. Insecure men always con. I don't know if that's true, okay? Because I got washboard abs and a 16-inch guy down there. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk about it. I don't have to talk about it either. I don't have to show myself to you. I'm not stealing this from Germa, by the way. I started doing this before I started watching Germa clips. Red Dragon. Red Dragon is a great way to put it. Guy? Okay, yeah. Guy is the weirdest thing I could have said. You're not wrong there. You're absolutely correct. Guy is very weird. I was stuck in a match for 1.5 hours. Yeah. I mean, this is unbelievable that this match hasn't ended. Thank you. If anyone's sticking around from the raid, thank you. I genuinely appreciate it. Again, if you're into this, I got a Mahjong tutorial on my YouTube and new videos every day. If you're into banter like this that you can't show your friends or your family, you're in the right place. Please give me a 5, 6, 7 mixed triple sequence or something along those lines. I was in the raid, but I'm already subscribed to you. Again, that's just genuinely very kind of you. Thank you. Thank you. So something that's cool, not to toot my own horn, but no, this isn't tooting my own horn. It's just trying to celebrate something good with people, right? A crosslord is tilted out of their mind. Let me watch your match history. You're doing well. Why are you emoting every time someone takes more than 2 seconds to play the game? Oh my goodness, take a chill pill, dude. So I've made about like 240 Mahjong videos at this point, which is a lot, right? And when I started, I had maybe like 500 subscribers on YouTube, and now I don't think I chi that. Wow. Okay, so this is good, right? Are we 1 tile or 2 tiles away from 10? We're still 2 tiles away from 10 pi, but it's not looking bad. 5, 6, 7 mixed triple, but I don't necessarily know what our pair is going to be after that, which is a little disconcerting. Dude, I think I chi this. I discard this, and then when we get into 10 pi, like this guarantees, I mean, it doesn't guarantee, but it gives us a good chance for 4, 5, or 5, 6, 7 mixed triple sequence. We can just discard this for our pair. Anyway, I started at like 500 subs, and now I'm at like, probably shouldn't have discarded that just in case we draw another 5 of characters. Now I'm at like 2200 or 2300, right? It's getting close there. I really want to hit like a big milestone by the time that it's like 1 year, because then it'll be really, really exciting. Like I'm secretly hoping, and I don't know if it's possible, but if I make more cool videos like the song parody or more involved videos like tutorials or stuff, I don't know. I think it'd be really cool. So that's my current goal. 3,000 subs by the by like the 1 year mark that I make Mahjong videos. Thanks for letting me talk about myself. You know, that's a very me focused topic. Parasocially sincere hours. Proud of how you've grown the channel. Thank you so much. That's genuinely very kind. I was telling my parents about it. My parents didn't really care. But like that's kind of, you know, Sasuga parents for sure. That's a genuine Sasuga parents, which is as expected of them in Japanese. But I think I don't know. I'm really proud of myself for how the channel has been going. So that's pretty good. You're doing great. I learned about Mahjong from you. Let's go. Yeah, I like being able to teach things. My dad was like not a very like my dad is like a really smart person. He's like a scientist to like the 9th degree. He's like a legit scientist. Driz, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Thank you. I can't discard this, dude. I can't. I just can't. There's not enough safety on the board right now. I'm gonna discard the 9. It's safe. So whenever I would ask, but he's like a brilliant dude. But whenever I'd ask my dad for help on my homework, I would just brace yourself for the 5-hour longest explanation of like anything you've heard in your entire life, right? I mean, we got nothing else that's safe. Right? We actually got nothing else that's safe. We just have to... It passed. Oh my god, it passed. Oh, geez, Louise, it passed. Holy moly. All right, they were waiting on a 5 of characters. So I tried to like take that lesson of, oh, hey, when my dad explains stuff, it takes a really long time. It's not because he doesn't know what he's talking about. It's actually the opposite. He knows way too much about what he's talking about. So I tried to teach people in a way, or teach anything in a way that's like really, really digestible, you know, like super, super as concise as possible and as high energy as possible. I got no clue how Mahjong works, but I like the vibe. It's like anime poker. That's genuinely the closest thing I got to it. I'm a software engineer, and I get that when I ask for help with some coworkers. Absolutely. I think you see it in STEM a lot, because like, I mean, I guess in like liberal arts too, right? I guess you see it anywhere, but you know, that kind of, you know, you're really, really smart, like absurdly smart, but not good at teaching. And you hate to see that kind of combination when it comes to like professors too, because you're just like, man, your whole shtick is teaching, and I can't even focus right now, you know? Digestibility is very important. That's why I'm drinking probiotics every day. Just kidding. It made me glued to my toilet seat the last time I tried. You know, tried to be healthy for myself and stuff. So we just want to win with any hand here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 shapes in our hand, no album out. Lovely. This is obvious to me, so it should be obvious to you. Exactly. False. Absolutely false. So your stream isn't dairy. Did everyone take their lactate before before they got to the stream today. Everyone better have taken their lactate before the stream started, because this is a very milky stream. Stop. I think milk is such a funny word and a funny verb. You know what I mean? There's something to it. A little je ne sais quoi to it. It's so funny because milking, it should be an innocuous thing to say out loud. It is somehow the worst thing to say out loud. You know what I mean? And it just makes me want to say it every stream, every 30 seconds. Oops, did I do this? So we're in Tenpai right now. We are the dealer. A Crosslord has to play desperate because they're in last place. This is perfect. All the 2 of characters are gone, so I can't have a 2-3 wait. So someone might discard the 1 of characters, thinking that it's safe. And then I drink your milkshake. I drink it up. My body can sense milk. I've said that recently, right? Like sometimes, and now it's a Suji trap. Please, please. Ah! Okay, it's safe. Even when I get oat milk in like a drink or something, in like a latte, even when there's no real milk involved, my body still gets nervous. My body is like, you just drank milk, MFer. And I'm like, no, dude, I promise we didn't drink milk. It was a substitute. And my stomach will still get very, very rumbly nonetheless. Nevertheless, we rumbled. Please, it's a Suji trap on the 8 of bamboo now. Please, I beg of you. I beg of you. Maybe it's the coffee. That's the thing. I'm not even drinking coffee. It's usually matcha, or it's usually just matcha or boba. You know what I mean? But like milk tea is weird because sometimes milk tea is non-dairy. I know how that sounds, and I'm not dumb, okay? Sometimes it's legitimately not dairy, and you're like, how is that even possible? They found a way. Doesn't Riichi tell them the 1 is not safe? Absolutely, every afternoon. But when you're in this situation and you're trying to push for a hand while playing safe at the same time, someone might, just assume that the 1 is safe based on the information on the board. Okay, they stay in Tenpai. Nice. Placebo, lactose intolerance. I know. I got my mind goblins in my head, telling me I'm lactose intolerant even when I'm drinking substitutes. It's milk tea because they're milking you for everything you're worth with those prices. So true. Dude, milk tea is so expensive. It's like $6 to $7 for a little guy. Are you kidding me? What is it made out of? Gold? Nah, it's just tapioca bubbles in there. Do you buy your matcha or do you make it yourself? Because I have the feeling that stores just use milk regardless. That's a great question. So Beth has like a matcha kit. She whisks her own matcha. I don't have a matcha kit, and so I usually just buy it at like a cafe or something, wherever I happen to be patronizing at that moment. Don't let the mind goblins win, but I love D's nuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, those are our shapes. Should probably throw the 6 as soon as possible. The mind goblin is very, very real, and this is kind of like a Eliza Schlesinger bit, I think. Where she's like, I'm a very responsible person, but sometimes when I drink, like my inner my party goblin, I think is her wording of it comes out. So I'm not gonna Dane cook anybody. I'm not gonna let him cook. I'm not gonna Dane cook anybody in the sense that I'm not gonna steal a joke without attributing it to the person that originated it. Mine is different though, because I'm saying D's nuts a lot. So I put my own like artistic flair to it, you know? Please let me Riichi. Uh-oh. Okay, we gotta get rid of this 5, I think. I'm not sure. I have no idea what's going on anymore. We're just drawing some useless tiles. So they pawned the 7. No one has a 6-7 probably. Someone could still have a 3-4 though. What about the time you tweeted your white Sona? My white Sona, hey, that's very sacred to me, okay? My white Sona, for those who don't know, are like, is the name that I use on food delivery apps because I don't want anyone to know my real name, and I'm scared that, you never know with the climate. So my name on food delivery apps is like Steven Stevenson. I am a banker and I go to church, and I do not have deviant sex. I'm a normal person in society. Dane Cook is a streamer now? Oh no, a vicious circle indeed, am I right? Don't ron me. I know you probably have like a flush or something, but don't ron me. Steven or Stefan? Oh, it was Steven, but Stefan sounds even more legit. I should change it to Stefan. Okay, I don't know how we necessarily win this, but we need to get into Tenpai before the end of the game. Otherwise it's gonna look real bad for us. F. We put up a really good fight. We put up a really good fight, but sometimes you just finish second. Sometimes you just finish second. Oof, baboof. Honestly, not that bad today. Honestly, not that bad. We got fourth place in that first game. Never again. Then I started remembering my roots, where I came from, where I arrived from, excuse me. That's gonna do it for today's stream. Again, welcome to Street Luck, to the moderator team. Thank you for volunteering. I really appreciate it. And for existing mods as well, obviously. Exclamation mark Discord if you want to talk to us there. New YouTube videos every day, linked below, or exclamation mark socials. We'll be back on Wednesday at 4 p.m. and Friday at 4 p.m. Wednesday. I don't know, but we're going to cook up something. Friday, Nancy Drew as always. Biku, Tic Tac Tiger, Palace Cats, Kim Bunny, Loondex, Oishi, Ellie, Butts Channels, Lightspeed Sloth, Street Luck, Chaos Manor, Bowser Official, Luna Leaf, Kana, Triptych, Life Cereal. I'm missing Rosie O'Gravy. I'm missing a lot of people. Cold Light Oracle, Cryborg Gray, Bowser Official. I might be saying some people 2 times. I'm not sure. Thank you for joining me and for making the stream fun as always, okay? I'll talk to you in the Discord like immediately after this, okay? Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself. All right, I'll talk to you soon, okay? Bye.